2, 1.
Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to an exciting episode of the Megaverse.
Hello.
And, we have everyone here except for Mike, who isn't feeling too well.
Hey, he'll be better soon.
Oh, I hope so. And last time on the Megaverse, you guys ran into a Dominator. Not just a ship, a mega fortress. You convinced them to take you aboard by use of the sword. And they took you aboard. They fixed up your ship. They gave you guys lots of goodies that they sold to you. You guys got back after that to Center, where there was a lot of people. You managed to sneak away on a limo and were driven back to Teldon's home. And that is where we ended.
Yay.
Yay. So what are you doing now?
Labeling bookshelves.
When the car pulls up to the home, Kilroy will get out and approach Teldon.
Yes.
First of all, thank you for getting me off that rock.
Man. No problem there.
I don't know what to say. But I'll be honest, I don't know what to think. You guys seem to be doing a good thing here. Things I know are going bad, and I don't know if you could use my help or not, but I will very much have to part ways here. I have no idea where we are. If you could direct me to some manner of shifter or person and get me back to Rift's Earth, I believe my people would be in sore need of my help if this is any indication.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, if you...
on that note, I will render as much assistance from my home, if at all possible, though they were not that militant in the first place.
I'm not too familiar with the multidimensional pathways, but I believe Gateland would be your best bet. The driver, I'm sure, can take you there if you wish to leave now or take in the sights, do a little shopping sort of thing. But
what is Gateland?
Gateland is basically, well, what I don't want to go too far here, GM, but yeah, this is, so stop me if I'm wrong, but this is a dimensional nexus you're in right now. There's several dozen gates or portals to other dimensions, as I understand it. Parinath?
Yeah, yes.
What do you know, Gateland, our new companion here wishes to return home?
Gateland. Right. The place with all the rips. Well, I mean, they might be able to find one going back there. I don't know. I've never had to use them. I've only really heard about Gateland in passing.
I've been there once.
While he's talking, I'm going to set up like 1,000 credit chip and hand it to the fellow, Kilroy, and say,
Are you sure about that, man?
"No, well, please, if anything, they might charge you to go through. So if they have any other questions, I'll give him a contact number. Certainly, if you have any other needs for stuff, I'm sure the driver here can take you right to there."
Thank you. And there's a bit of wary suspicion in his eyes as he reached out his hand to shake your hand.
And I eat his soul. Sorry. No.
The lightning bolts fill the sky.
Yep.
From the earth, a deep voice cackles madly. I mean,
Okay, the driver motions him to take a seat.
And he does.
Gateland, you want Gateland? What gate? We have, where exactly are you going?
Riff's Earth,
Riff's
If-
dirt.
if that's even called that here.
Dirt. I think they have one there around New Laszlo.
Oh, okay, that'll work. Wow, much closer than I would.
Cabbies know everything.
Damn.
And he takes off out of the range of anyone else. And
We never saw him again.
Yeah, you might not. I mean, he is going to Riff's Earth.
yep.
It was just mostly a joke.
Teldon, your computer keeps bugging you.
My computer? Why does my...
Handheld.
Oh, that
West
thing.
computer.
Oh, what's it telling me? Is it my sick or is there enemy around?
No, it keeps telling you of new messages. Urgent.
Oh, urgent new messages. Let me guess. You go away for a long time. Your inbox is always stuffed up with like spam, and you may have already won. And...
enlarge your Glibzork today.
spam. Oh, here's a Groupon. Here's notification from this internet group I'm on.
20 notifications from them that are all expired.
Yeah. But
Wait,
okay,
your
so
Space Woot? Wow.
okay, so just keep on. So I'll head in once I'm.
Okay, but one of them in particular seems to be from the commander of the, oh my gosh, I must call them coalition.
Consortium.
The consortium of civilized
I'm not
world.
the only one that does it. Yay!
Oh, okay.
Coalition just figures too large.
So yeah, once we're inside and in a secure area, pull that up.
Okay, it is just a message saying that they need you in for a meeting at 0900.
Oh, of course. Never. Cinderella over here, Cinderella. But didn't we have some sort of shindig being planned? A big feast in our honor or something like that?
Yeah, tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, jeez.
Meetings are always at 0900. They're never like, oh yeah, come around 1300, man. You know, you can 5 or 10 minutes late. It's all right, man. No, always 0900. Crack of dawn. God.
Oh, well, no. Actually, 0900 is like
9
late
a.m.
military standards. I start work at 7 every morning.
I was trying to be the lazy college student. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, what does O stand for? Oh my gosh, it's early. Okay, respond to that, make a note, set an alarm, all that fun stuff. So, I guess we're welcome here. Please, please. Let's leave a few moments of.
Parinath will be just kind of off to the side. He'll probably head into the backyard again and just kind of stretch out there. He looks a little bit distracted. He looks like he's not quite paying attention to everything that's going on around him.
Chauncey's gone to his
I'm
house
sure.
and is putting on a fine suit.
Uh-huh.
The Black Rose.
Plaid with stripes.
Okay. Anyone doing anything interesting, or do I fast forward to?
I'm contacting the Naruni,
Okay.
saying that I've got rare tech that I'm willing to sell to them.
Oh, jeez.
Huh, where'd that Oracle Death Beam come from?
Yep, we get that all the time. What kind of new tech this time?
Dominator.
Yeah.
Come into the office in 15 minutes. Someone will be there to meet with you and look at your gear.
Hey, got another one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is totally Dominator. You painted a little bangle a little bit silver. Wow.
That's about what they would get.
This time, though, they're actually getting the real deal. As he shows up on time.
But
With, he's not got... He doesn't have the one with the time dilation disc.
Okay.
That one's nice, and he's keeping it.
Okay,
And I will note that the large one that you had bought for Kilroy is still in its package.
He's bringing the small one because he paid for it himself.
Okay.
So, yeah. I show up with my tech.
Okay, and hello, sir. Do you have an appointment?
Yeah, I called in about 15 minutes ago.
Oh yes, you.
yeah, you.
Just wait here. We'll have someone out to greet you.
Okay.
And you wait 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Finally,
Hey,
about
this is a...
There's some guy in there with a box. Yes, I saw. Found this, I did.
Finally, after about an hour, someone comes out. The person with the Dominator armor, if you could please step into my office.
I step in. Or at least follow them.
They bring you into this extravagant, I cannot talk today, office that is completely covered in some kind of shiny material.
Usually it's a rubber wallpaper, but okay.
This time it's shiny.
Holds up the box and says, yeah, it activates whenever its users biometrics read high adrenaline situations.
And I'm sure you can't demonstrate it to us.
Well, I can. As Chauncy is going to turn it on and then run at the wall.
Sir.
Activating it. He hits the wall and he's in mega damage.
And their eyes go wide.
This guy's nuts.
And even wider when the armor activates. I've got to call the boss. I've got to... and they go running out of the room.
The armor folds up.
And hold on. I need to get the information on who runs Naruni. Hold on.
I'll get their intentions rather fast.
Like I know Thraxis in my world owns about half of it.
Yeah, you're looking for the Neroni, the little the grays sort of thing.
Yep. See if the oh my gosh, what are they called?
Utini, I think.
I think those are the fake ones. Oh, Phase World book to the rescue. It is in there, I hope. Naruni. Ah, I need the board of directors. That's it. Okay, and what happens is in a few minutes, all of these people start gathering in.
He'll say hello to each one as they enter.
And you see Thraxis enter as well.
The doctor
Hi.
gave me a pill and I grew a new kidney.
Chauncy, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, selling some Dominator tech.
Some
Like you do.
Dominator tech. His eyes go wide. Hold on a minute. You should have approached me personally.
Oh, whatever. He shrugs.
And finally, there are about 22 people that are in this room all squeezed together.
Is there not a larger room? Or, well, actually, like, is this room... Are they actually, like, squeezed in here? Or
No,
like...
they're all squeezed together to look at you.
Okay. Well, he'll ask, is this everyone?
No, we're missing one person, but go on.
Well, it activates whenever the user's adrenaline gets high enough that it believes that it's in a combat situation. Allow me to demonstrate. He'll repeat the process from earlier.
And they watch in fascination. Now, is this a heavy or light version?
This is light.
Light. Do you have a heavy version you could show us?
No.
Wasn't the out of character? Wasn't the one that Kilroy had heavy?
Yeah, it was, but he didn't bring it, and also it doesn't belong to him, so he's not going to sell it. Teldon paid for that one.
Derp. Okay, sorry.
Okay. They start whispering to each other. If you would excuse us, could I look at it, please?
He'll walk over, hold out his arm,
And
because it's still on him.
and it's a true Naruni that asks this. He approaches you.
Ooh, war factor.
And I've seen
I
enough
am
scary
Cthulhu.
things.
I mean, I also saved on the horror factor versus a literal dragonite god. I think a Naruni's not going to be that bad.
I am
Yeah.
Oh my
Cthulhu.
god, what is that tentacle doing?
And he runs his little tentacle things over it.
No.
It feels like soft leather.
It's a mind flayer.
Oh god, no, please no. No.
No.
Please, no.
Excellent, excellent. He turns to the others. It's real.
I imagine
I don't.
talking
How
out of
much
the
should we
end
pay for it? I don't know.
Well, this technology would be easily worth 1 billion credits.
I'm sorry. That's a bit out of our price range.
But I was going to offer it for half
Out
of
of the
that.
Naruni's price range?
Yes.
I was going to offer it for 500 million.
Besides
I'll give
which, this is the
you
fine art
20.
of haggling.
I'll give you 20 million.
21.
Very well.
Okay. He'll take it off and he'll be ready for them to bring him the 21 mil.
Let's sign up that paperwork.
And good old signature, and
Yep. And they give you 21 million in credit.
Watch
To
Teldon's.
deposit to your bank account.
Jeez, dude, you got gypped. A space fighter costs 30.
No, actually, these things they cost anywhere from 8 to 16 million at full price, and sometimes
Yeah.
more.
This is more than enough for Chauncy to do what he's planning on doing later. So, but yeah, that's all that has to be.
Okay, anyone else doing anything?
Oh, while all this is going on, after he's, sure, probably maybe 15, 20 minutes after Chauncy's left, Parinath is going to try to send a message to Lizeth.
Okay, and how are you doing this?
Teldon! How do I send the message on this thing? Teldon? Teldon? Teldon?
I'm not going to reset your VCR.
What? What's a VCR?
Never mind. Yes. What is it?
How do you send a message on this thing? And he's tapping at his tablet.
Here. And I'll show him how it's done.
Oh, that's easy.
It's
Thank
not
you.
so easy with claws, but okay. I'm just tech support around here.
Oh, you're very supportive.
At the moment, Teldon is looking over into his liquor cabinet. That little bugger.
It is empty.
As he once again gets another email.
Bing! Oh, jeez. What's this email say?
It is an invitation to another party.
Yet another party. When?
It is after the party.
An after party. All right. What's this place at?
Well, the first one was actually at the embassy.
At the. Okay.
This one here is an invite from a very familiar name whose party you ruined before.
Oh boy.
And you know her as Cookie.
A cookie.
I haven't ruined someone with that bizarre of a name's party.
What does Cookie wish? What does the invite say, sort of thing?
It says, "Dearest Teldon, you and your group are invited to a party of mine after, of course, that little shindig you will be attending."
Right.
It gives her where it is and a little bit of information, and there is a dress code.
Of course.
But the dress code you have not seen before.
Oh.
Like, formal or casual.
Uh-huh.
It is labeled alien.
Right. Well, we're all aliens. Dang it. Well, last time we were at a party at Cookie's place,
My time has come.
it was clothing optional, so.
Parinath, meanwhile, is literally hunting and pecking each individual letter on the tablet with a talon.
And the talon doesn't work because it's not that kind of tablet.
Teldon, this thing isn't working.
Right.
Teldon, I've heard that type of sigh before. I'm sorry.
Yes. Which? What?
I'm typing on the thing, but it's not typing. And
Well, tell you what. Bloop. I'll turn on voice recognition. It's got to be on there.
oh, well, that's
Does it
handy.
have it?
Oh, why did it say I'll give you a handy?
And
What
it's
does that
sending
mean?
all of that you're talking right now.
This would be a lot better if you were more like us in physical form.
Parinath will blink. Why would I want to do that?
The technology is designed for us, not something so large and reptilian.
Well, that sounds like the technology's problem, not mine. As he kind of blinks confusedly at you.
I'm sure your brethren have something familiar, but I guess it's voice recognition or content peck.
The voice recognition is still recording all of this, and Parinath accidentally sent it during this time.
Who was it addressed to? Because if he wasn't able to...
You don't know.
Reply all.
And Teldon gets a message.
Bing. Oh, man. I'm going to have to teach you how to use a computer, my friend.
Well, I guess. I mean...
Just shh. Here's this button. Here's this button. Start, record. It's got to have voice voice
Parinath
recognition.
will attempt to use his nose to hit the button.
Okay, roll me a D100.
Oh, God.
This can turn out well.
Okay, you managed to with no difficulty. It actually works very well.
Oh, well, that's easy. Why didn't you just tell me how to do that in the first place? Urge to strangle Dragon Rising, it seems.
Oh. Okay. Teldon is busy looking, wanders away, seeing that Parinath is sort of figured it out, bashing his snout against the screen. Literally hunting and pecking now. And I'll take a look at, he'll wander away looking at the computer screen.
It's a message from Parinath.
Oh, bing. Oh, okay. Delete. Presuming it's just all gibberish.
I need you to do me a perception roll before you delete it.
Well, okay, I'll take a look at it, actually. I'll just make sure that it's not gobbledygook.
That's exactly what you guys were talking about.
Delete.
But I need you to do me that perception roll, please.
Okay, that's a D20 plus something or other.
The homebrewed version is the D100,
Okay.
and versus your intelligence.
Oh, okay.
The other one is like a D20 or something, but
actually, that's very close to being there, depending on how.
You get it's 20 plus your IQ. You succeeded.
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
IQ is
yeah.
1.
Like, lot.
Yeah, so you notice right as you're about to delete it, that's addressed to everyone on Center.
Oh.
Oh.
You're going to be getting on every email address and mailing list there is.
Parinath is still nosing the tablet, trying typing.
Well, time to delete the email account.
Actually, Parinath,
Yes?
may I see your computer there, please?
Oh, sure. And
I'm going to try a message recall service.
Do me a computer operation.
Okay. This should be relatively straightforward. Computer operation. Okay, actually, yeah, that's under.
Okay. Well, as you're going to do this, first off, you realize that Parinath is halfway through his letter to Elizabeth.
Uh-huh.
But you're able to, of course, put that into save drafts.
Mm-hmm.
And you get the message, recall service, and you see it is only sent to about 10 people.
Okay.
Completely sent, and the rest it's pending.
Yeah. Recall. Great.
Yeah.
Massive fantasy game. Fun with Outlook. There we go. Okay.
Yep, it's sent, by the way, to Teldon. It is sent to Lizeth.
Uh-huh.
It has sent to Akamoto. It has sent to Thraxis. It is sent to Chauncy.
I don't have an
And
email.
it's sent to the Splagorf.
It's not sent to Chauncy. Chauncy doesn't have an email.
It says Chauncy there.
Okay.
It's not Chauncy. It's Chauncy, the other person with a similar name to you.
Yeah, okay, where was
There
it?
can only be one. I must kill him.
The Splagorf. It's sent to Dan's old email address.
Uh-huh.
And then it's sent to porn sites.
Okay.
Is that just the name of the email account?
Okay.
Well, you see, in the future, the Splagorth will rule the porn industry with an iron tentacle.
Yes. Okay. Well, now.
And I'm not talking human porn or dragon porn, by the way.
You're going to be getting some interesting emails. Just if you don't recognize the sender, just delete them.
You might just have a character. You might just delete the email and make him a new one.
Yeah, that burn it. Burn it. Yeah.
Destroy an account.
Nuke the site for more, but it's the only way to be sure.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're going to be getting some interesting emails. If it gets too much, we might want to get you a new email account.
You can get new ones?
Yes, you can have any number of electronic message accounts.
Oh,
We'll see
okay.
where this goes.
I could see it now. He has like 20 of them.
That would be painfully hilarious.
Now I just saved the galaxy, and here I am.
Okay,
support.
What are you sending to Elizabeth?
Just give me a second. I just got a phone call, guys.
Okay. And we'll have him do that. So what do you, we did Chauncy.
I just realized Chauncy does have an email address. He borrowed Teldon's computer to make one so that he could get the Dominator discount.
Oh yeah, he did. Walt?
Dominators.
Yes.
Your character finds themselves on center.
Sort of a Chi-Town vibe. Oh.
Yep. Your new one finds himself on center, and what are you doing?
He would be, I guess it would be me rolling a streetwise check for for some manner of consulate or government building. It'd be the first thing my character would make a beeline towards.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
I gotta make sure I actually took that skill first. Sorry, I just want to make sure.
Well, if not, you have it now.
Yeah. And I did not take it, so I'll just roll a D100 to see if I see.
Okay,
that.
go.
You determine how easy it is or how hard it is, but I'll just roll a D100 to see if I see it.
Okay. What are you asking in order to find it? Like if they ask, why do you want to see that?
I have some rather urgent news. I just need to deliver a message. matters not which governmental building. He says in actually relatively broken trade for.
And you are directed then to the immigration processing.
Okay. Is there a automated system that he can send a message to within that building?
Yes, there is.
Okay, he'll wirelessly access that and give it as big a priority in the header as he can. Priority. Urgent news from Azarath. Azarath has fallen.
And as you do that, you wait a few minutes, and suddenly you get a response. Meet me at, and it gives you an address.
Okay. And he will go to that address.
Okay, and you've actually find yourself outside of the Splagorf section.
Okay, first of all, because here's the thing, it has. Would he like immediately recognize that this is one of the people who were on Azarath?
No, you would not.
Okay. He would okay. Not being familiar. I presume there are guards right by the entrance, more or less.
Yes, I do. Yes. Hold on, I'm writing. Yeah, and Parinath, that's her response.
Okay.
Okay, so and what are you saying to said guards?
Well, first of all, what kind of guards are they? Are they humanoid? Are they like describe the guards to me?
Okay, the two guards are. One of them is a what kind of guards would this Splagorf use?
Well, I mean, not just them. I would imagine on the other side they'd have other people as well.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. On this side, they'd probably be human.
Okay. Tani would be on the Splagorf side, maybe?
Yeah, on their side would be Katani, and it'd probably be a few of the slavers.
Okay. He's not stupid. He's going to talk to the humans on this side. He's like, okay, I was directed to an immigration office. I am to deliver a message to the governmental body of this world. Whom should I talk to? I was told to come here. Is this the correct spot to speak to the governmental body of this planet?
Sorry, sir. I think your building you're looking for is right down the street there.
And where does he point me?
He points to you towards a large government office. But you can't tell it's government without studying it.
Okay, so he's like, that's where I should go? Okay.
Yes, Why? What's so urgent?
I am assigned with spreading the news of the fall of Azeroth.
Azarath. That doesn't have anything to do with these demon planets, does it?
Demon planets, no, but numerous hordes have invaded my planet, and as of yet, I am assigned with just notifying people that it has fallen. How rude of me. You may know me as Sam. I am trying to spread the word of the fall and perhaps at this point extinction, I fear, of my people. And
Okay. Go on. Sorry.
and I'm just assigned to let many people know that there is a fight coming, that there are many breaking through the rifts.
Well, I am. You can call me Dick. Nice to meet you. And he extends his hand.
Yeah, and he'll shake his hand.
Okay, and real quick, Parinath.
Parinath will look at the message that he received from Lizeth, will attempt to find Teldon. 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 Teldon, are you in here?
Yes, Parnath. What?
He'll show him the message. It just basically says, like, from her half of the thing, says, "Hey, yeah, sure, I'd like to go with you to the party, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, saw some weird guy sending a message to the Splagorth about some weird thing that she read in a book. You should probably go find him."
Some guy.
Yeah, she just
Weird thing. Book.
she said that some guy went to the Splagorth about something she read in a book. So I mean,
Do you mind if I just borrow your computer there for a moment?
oh, sure.
And I'm just going to, what the heck, telemechanics, have the thing send an email to Liza saying, excuse me, there'd have been more information, if you please.
Okay, and there's a response almost right away of a picture of describe your character. Describe Sam.
Oh boy, he is about 8 foot plus tall. He basically looks like a full conversion Borg, but alien full conversion Borg with an elf-like face. Like looks completely natural.
Right.
And
Okay.
it says in there,
And he's got
Azara.
two swords in sheaths there. He looks like a cybernetic samurai, I guess, if that makes any sense in terms of the manner of weapons he's carrying.
Okay.
And it says under there, Azarath has fallen, he says. I don't know what that is, but I remember reading it in a book.
GM, could Parinath make a roll of some sort to see if he recognizes the name?
Yes, you can. What skill
Out
do
of
you
character, I
have? Like
recognize the
lore?
name.
Oh, I've got lore. I swear to God, my
Actually,
window
never
is
mind.
still
I made up
howling.
the name.
Well,
There's
it just
other
so
thing.
happens to be a dimension from the Teen Titans universe.
Yeah, that's actually where I got the inspiration, but it's different, much different.
lore magic,
Same
lore
name.
DB, lore demon monsters. Those are the three lores I've got.
Lore DB would probably fit most, I think.
Yeah, lower
I'm
spacing.
sorry, that's not my call. Sorry.
Yeah, lore DB.
Nope.
It sounds familiar. It's something with a race that starts with a K. You can't quite remember. It's their home. That's about all you can remember.
The place does sound familiar, but where was it? Was it it started with a K, and they had the thing that did the thing. Oh, I don't remember. Ah!
I'm just gonna roll it now for when Chauncy finds out about this.
Okay, so And just basically reply back to Elizabeth, like, relevance.
He mentioned hordes, and it sounded familiar to what Thraxus has told me about what's going on Earth.
He also would have mentioned numerous demon hordes fighting amongst each other, as opposed to simply fighting to take over.
Whether or not we heard that. Okay, well, I don't really see the relevance, but it's been a long day.
Well,
anyway, well, keep us posted if he does anything more interesting.
I can't. I'm off duty in 5. He just talked to the human guard instead of the dwarf. I think he's a spy.
Yeah, but the human person directed him back to another different government building.
Yep.
Okay, he'll go to that building that it's claimed to be government, or walk in.
Okay, and you find yourself in the CCW office.
And he will be like, who can I talk to about the extinction of a race, or at the very least the fall of a home planet?
That would be you want to talk to Diana and documenting over there?
Lately, that's been a common thing.
And he will.
What planet was it this time?
Azeroth.
I just looked it up on my computer. It starts typing. I'm not seeing it here in the database.
Computer says no.
We keep a low profile. We are not space capable, but we do have dimensional gates, or did.
What dimension is this?
Fill me in, GM. Is this the equivalent of Rift's Earth dimension?
Yeah.
Okay, he'll be like the same dimension as Rift's Earth.
Yes, I see. Okay, very well. We do not have a database on that. Perhaps we can help you.
I'm just assigned to spread the word and possibly render aid and/or find possible allies for the remainder of my people. One of many.
Well, I know Lord Thraxus is always hiring. Perhaps I could send you to him.
I have no business and I have no need of mercenary work. I need allies. I need people who can at least keep my people safe.
And she looks up. Then why are you here?
Because I don't know where else to go. This is you're talking to a person who's straight out of. You pretty much dialed a place and went there.
Okay, and hold on, sir. Could you tell me more about this? Why or how your planet was destroyed? It didn't have to do with demons, did it?
Yes, it was. He seems rather flustered.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets sort of a distant look in his eye, and he just sort of like, well, at first it was just rifts coming out differently from our dimensional gateways. Then our dimensional gateways were in fact hijacked, and we shut them down. We disabled them, prevent people from dialing in, and they started pouring in from both sky and ground. There were multiple forces from what my intel, and actually he'll hand her a pre-prepared intel packet on what his people know of the attack and and not the details of the evacuation order and where they are because security, but more or less a intel packet on more or less what they know of the attack.
Okay, what language is this in?
It would be it'd be in English and also in Kremen. It would probably also Dragonese. It'd probably be in those three languages, seeing as those are the three most common intergalactic languages. One's native, other two like major intergalactic languages.
I'm having trouble reading these languages. I do recognize this third one, Dragonese, but I don't know how to read it. If only I had a dragon around.
Parinath at this point is tired of waiting for Teldon, and he starts flying off in that direction.
Are you using your flying power?
There is trait 4 is English.
English is not the equivalent. It's at a lower percentage, she felt.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Basically, I rolled for it, and yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
The flight power he will be using is he will go fast enough not to make everything around him explode.
Okay, and as if on cue, a dragon lands in front of the building.
Sam will startle as he is already quite tense. Like, what the fuck?
Let's see, where you said it was around here somewhere. Are there windows in front on the building, or is it, government giant cinder block brick?
There are giant windows on the front, but it's very hard to see through them. It's very darkly tinted.
Parinath will start looking around, try to peer in through the windows. And then kind of shrug, move his head, and poke it in the door. Hello? Hello? Oh, you! I was looking for you! Hi! Hello.
You were looking for me?
Well, yes, one of my friend... Well, my friend Elizabeth, she said that, she saw you, you were sending a message to somebody, and then, you were talking about something she read in the book, and, yeah. So I came looking for you. Hi, I'm Parinath.
Hi. Pardon me for gawking. This is the first time I've seen a dragon in the flesh. Might you be might you be able to possibly translate this data packet for this representative?
Oh, I should be able to. And he will shrink down enough that he is not, crushing everyone in the room and come inside.
And they're staring at you wide-eyed, and hold on, let me see. What's your horror factor?
Horror factor is 12.
Yeah, Diana goes screaming and running from the room.
Oh,
I will note that I have a horror factor of 9.
Huh. They don't do that too often. I don't know why they do that, though.
I'm gonna roll mine as well, just for hilarity's sake. Okay, he passes.
So you had something for me to read?
Yes, as he watches her run off from me, he's like, ma'am?
Get that monster away from me!
I'm not a monster, I'm a dragon, there's a difference.
She's out the door by now.
And she'll be like, like, he looks very exasperated, and he'll pull out a pretty much pre-prepared USB drive, and hand it over to him.
Parinath will look at it. He will blink a few times. What do I do with this?
Just tap it on the on your tablet, and it should automatically upload.
Oh, right, my tip. Oh, that's right, I left it with Teldon. Well, you can come with me if you want. I can take you. I can take you to someone else to Teldon's house. Sure, he'd be happy to help you.
No. What? Like, look, man, I was only asking for translation, and she's already gone.
Well, I mean, I wonder if she left her computer unlocked. GM, did she leave her computer unlocked?
Let me see. Nope.
Oh, man. Even in the depths of fear, she is very good at information security. She deserves a raise for that.
No, she accidentally unplugged her computer, and neither of you know how to plug it in.
I love that.
Like, as she's running out, her foot gets the power cord and just yanks it out. Like, these things normally light up when you tap them. Is there anyone else in the area right there?
In all fairness, it might not be compatible. Sir, he'll be like trying to wave down one of the other people in the office.
It's pretty much empty.
Really, there's no one else there? I mean,
let's see.
There's only 2 people on staff, and one of them is not allowed to leave
today
their station.
was a holiday, so there were short people anyhow.
Are there any other computers in there at all?
Not that you can immediately see.
Let's not break into what is obviously a government facility. I don't know who you are, but I will not commit criminal acts with you.
Oh, I wasn't going to break into anything. I was just looking to see if there was anyone else around that would let me use their computer. I mean, there was also the fact that,
if you want to walk with me, we'll try and see if we can find anybody in this building.
Well, we could just go to Teldon's house. I mean, he's not that far away. It's less than 1, 2, 3, 4, 45, 50-second flight.
Flight?
Yes, and Parinath will give his wings a bit of a flap.
He looks a little bit wary, and he'll be like, I
mean, I think I can pick you up.
I'm glad to accept help, but my orders at the moment are simply to make contact with the governmental body of this planet and find out if they can render some manner of assistance or alliance.
At that, Parinath stops the, whole, like, oh, hi, yeah, and, goofy kid stuff, and looks much more serious. Oh, well, you should have said you needed help. We'll be meeting most of the representatives of the government on center here later on tonight at the party. That would probably be your best chance to meet them all at once. As for help, well, what's you said, the message that I read said that you, well, what happened?
Well, he'll pull up on his own tablet, which would have a copy of it, and he's like, please be careful of that. I don't know if I'll be able to replace it. And he'll hand over his tablet with it set up so that he can more or less scan through it.
Just scroll down. Just scroll it down. I can read it.
Yeah.
And he will literally read the entire thing as it gets scrolled past him using the whole speed read ability stuff.
Do you have the intelligence skill?
He has the no.
Oh, okay. Just thought I'd ask.
Parinath has a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 skills. Total.
Yeah, but this is okay.
Does it say the word demons in it?
Yes, all over the place. It basically more or less details a demonic invasion of a planet, the reaction of more or less of the forces, and the eventual evacuation, though it does intentionally redact certain parts of, like, this is where we went, these were where key resources were, and stuff like that. But it's the gist of these people were practically decimated and were more or less evacuating the planet.
Parinath will start to growl as soon as he processes this. You will look at.
And the voice in your head, by the way, is telling you need to find out more.
You're coming with me now. Don't worry, we've dealt with demons before. We just killed a planet. A demon planet. Star. Thing. So, yeah. You found the right...
Okay,
you found possibly the right group.
as long as we can get in contact with the government officials, that's my standing orders at the moment, so
Well,
I will
again,
follow you.
there's going to be a party later tonight celebrating the fact that we destroyed the demon thing that was going to come here to destroy Center, so, yeah. Yeah, that will probably help. So, you want to come?
I'll follow you. Yeah, I'll follow you.
You sure you don't want to just fly? I can be there in like 50 seconds.
Okay, I don't know if you want to make a roll or not, but he is a full conversion. Okay, never mind. Supernatural strength, right.
Supernatural strength of 22.
Yeah.
I
He
mean,
doesn't have
unless,
like,
if that's acceptable to the GM, that is.
I believe you'd have no problem flying with him.
okay, he will, yeah, because he doesn't know that. He'll be like, are you sure you can carry me?
Okay, Parinath right now looks to be about the size of a large, like, you know, a large dog. He will walk up, grab you by one leg, and pick you up.
Okay, wow. Okay, I guess point made.
He will then set you down and walk outside and go to full size.
One way, and he'll ponderously walk out as he's obviously still just trying to understand the reactions of people in this place, far from the urgency he was trying to convey before.
And then sorry.
Yeah, he'll get on.
And then Parinath will basically zip back over to Teldon's house.
Teldon! Oh, wait, I need to... about this time, let's see, Chauncy would be in his meeting. He would be waiting for the people, so about 15 minutes from this point, Chauncey's meeting would be over. Yeah. Teldon, Parinath is back, and he has someone on his back.
Oh, I've told him 100 times not to pick up strangers. Yes, Parinath.
This guy needs our help. His planet was attacked by demons, possibly completely slaughtered. Here, and well, I didn't even get your name.
You may call me Sam.
Sam, you give him the USB thing.
Yes. Actually, do you have a tablet of your own? I can transfer a copy of the Intel packet to you. First of all, though, I need to see your government credentials. I was flawed, and I'm sorry. All respect intended, I really do need to make sure that this doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, well, I'm the avatar of the Gods of Dragonright and a deputy of the CCW. Does that count?
They're all deputies, so...
That literally means nothing to me, I'm sorry.
We're licensed law enforcement.
Okay, then that makes a bit. I understand that a bit more, but I must respectfully ask for some manner of identification, I guess. Formalities, at least. And he looks very nervous at this point.
You guys have badges.
Yeah, I do.
Badges? I didn't know we had stinking badges.
We don't need no
Well, your IDs.
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Parinath. Oh, sorry. I keep interrupting. I'm sorry.
No. He just looks very on edge, like a person who's more or less been looking over their shoulder for a while.
Why don't you come inside if this is something of some sensitivity? We have a secured room. Please come into the stranger's house.
Does this rag smell like chloroform to you?
He tentatively follows you. He has, and I will note that he has 2 swords on him, arrayed one above the other. And he will have his hand on the smaller one as he walks in with you.
Right. So, okay, so I have some material here. Let me just set up something here. Set up computer form. So you have information?
Yes, with your permission. And he will pull out more or less a stick, and you can tap this on your computer, and it'll upload what's on it.
What does telemechanics? If I take the stick, what does telemechanics
It's
tell
a
me?
USB stick, but it also has wireless connectivity on it. Physical contact connects right to the USB hook.
You're seeing that it's an object, or no, object. Your
It exists in physical space.
Your intimate knowledge that you're getting of this stick is it is not of a familiar make to you.
Right.
It is very alien, and some of it is a bit off. It's very inferior technology to what you have.
Oh, how quaint. They're still using binary. Oh, they're still using parallel.
Yeah, and you see, it can be made to go on your computer, but it will take a few adjustments of your computer downgrade to a lesser operating system in order to.
Then I'll just machine go. Then I'll just machine ghost, I guess. Beep. And read the thing directly.
Okay, you find yourself in a strange world. And Machine Ghost is the one where you go in?
There was one that you could actually read like a disc directly. I'm going to have to double check this.
Let me see.
Oh.
Let me open up the WholeGrainMilk. Psi-Escape. Psi-Tech.
There's the last one I look at. Is that Machine Ghost? Could be wrong. It's been so long.
It has been a while since you've used the skills at all.
Oh, by the way, just while we're doing that, did you say that out loud, like how quaint and all that?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe he got a look of, how interesting, as he looked at it.
He'll be like, I realize that as he looks around, you guys have quite a bit more advanced tech, but don't scoff at it. We had operational for 20 plus years, operational dimensional gates. Of course, they're destroyed now, but we did.
A Machine Ghost puts you into the world. Oh my gosh, what's the name of it? It's a superpower.
Machine Ghost.
There's machine possession, which is different.
You might be able to possess it and read it.
Hold on.
There's Machine Ghost just does it faster, more or less, because you basically, the idea behind Machine Ghost, you go in, you interact with the programs more or less, and you ask the programs, hey, what's this? And they tell you, and it's actually 10 times faster or something like that.
Yeah, basically, you'd go into the world and you could ask it, hey, what does this say? And it would bring up.
That's my thoughts. At least that's how it was working in Luca's game.
Anyway. So sorry.
Okay, I'll go while you're doing this. I'll go to Chauncy.
Okay.
Chauncy? Is Chauncy here?
Yes.
Okay, your meeting is now over.
Well, I'm gonna head back to Teldon's house.
Okay, and when you come inside, you'll notice that Teldon's there with a dragon and a weird dude.
Honey, I'm home.
Weird dude.
Oh, hey, Chauncy.
He enters and says, who's the new guy?
And I've immediately forgotten his name. Well, I mean, you could ask him. He is standing right there.
That is an option for him to say his own name.
You may call me Sam.
Hey, Sam. That's a sweet-looking sword.
I believe telemechanic mental operation might do it.
Okay. And when you make the comments, like,
Okay, well, Teldon's going to sit down, and put the thing in his hands, and kind of go. Eyes will glaze over and do his thing.
And you get suddenly all of these words appear before your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And in a matter of seconds, you've read this whole debriefing. And you have intelligence.
Well, I am pretty smart. But as far
A negative 50 experience.
Okay, military intelligence, no.
Okay. But you do see demon repeated several times.
Yeah.
And you see about them fleeing. It does not have coordinates.
that's redacted.
Yes. And there's about swarms coming from rafts.
Oh,
And
redacted, is it?
it sounds very familiar to how the demon planet originally got on. Well, into the 3 galaxies. And is
Okay,
everyone
yeah.
still there? Okay.
No.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just being quiet. Because my
Sam.
window won't stop howling at me.
Yeah. Okay. Go on. Eyes go on there.
Sorry.
What else?
What else would it have?
It would have some nitty gritty details of like we held out for this amount of time, or this, that, other thing. It would mention the fall of the gates, and the numbers would be redacted, but a significant number were evacuated via dimensional gates.
And I think it would have information on the demons that were there and some of the pictures.
Yeah, and prominently featured would be the fact that they were fighting each other as much as fighting the Kremlin themselves, which I think was in the lore.
Yeah.
Okay.
And some of these demons are very familiar.
Mm-hmm. They're looking like ones we've seen.
Yes, as a matter of fact, one of them is a certain one that almost killed you and you lost your leg to.
Mommy. Okay.
As you are deputies, do you have
Yeah.
access to higher up officials who might render aid or formally accept an alliance of some manner?
That is okay. Teldon will come too, and okay. Homestead.
Go ahead and roll that for me, Teldon.
I'm just looking at what I need to beat here. Can't type anymore.
Are you saying you could type once?
Hmm.
Oops.
You need to
You,
put
you
a
forgot the
slash.
slash.
Our tech character has made the typo.
Yeah. Anyway,
Just roll it.
I'm rolling it. Jeez. Okay.
And that's a pass. I know your skill is high. Yes, you are able to get a hold of that.
Okay, and I guess anything else kicking around there?
You see in there that with that skill roll that they have sent their people to Reserve. That they have sent. Hold on. That, of course, they are looking for someone to send the monsters back to hell. And that is their reason for going to Reserve. And they sent 500,000 people.
Where?
And hundreds of millions of them died. Because they were caught in the middle of a demon hordes fighting. If you'd like to look up the coordinates and what information is there on Reserve, you're welcome to.
Definitely.
And with that, I will require I guess a land navigation.
Space navigation?
That'll work.
Okay.
Because you're just basically... Okay, according to what knowledge you have on hand about Earth and the current coordinates that they sent them is somewhere in Canada. And actually, you see it labeled Psi-Tech Hivelands.
Okay.
Is this a displayed map or is this
Nope.
just?
No, he's doing it all in his head.
I've just got this in my hand with my eyes closed.
Okay.
Okay.
That intel would not be on the physical drive, though. They wouldn't know that there's that there.
And okay, I think I've wrung this thing clean, so I'm going to try to find my way out of this thing.
You're fine. You can get out.
Okay. Bing. Oh. Well, that's most interesting. I'm so sorry for your loss.
He looks very I guess the proper, most overwhelming emotion would probably be fatigue at this point. He looks like a person who's been looking over their shoulder for far too long and is probably not going to wind down anytime soon. He's got his hand on his sword.
Oh, well, this is most interesting, and I do agree and empathize with your loss, but and I hope you find your allies that you seek.
Well,
Can you or can you not help me? Because if can't, I will go elsewhere.
Perhaps we can put you in touch with some of the bigwigs. We got the party going on tonight, but I'm sure we can get you in the door. Maybe you can see some sort of alliance with them, but
Very well. I have another person, another group. I don't know. Okay, did they identify themselves by name as the Spagor?
No, you would not know that.
No, because I'm just wondering what the message. What did the message say? Did it go to this sector, or did it say like this is the Spagorth, or did it say this is such and such?
It didn't have a name. It just said to come to this location.
Okay. He will say there's another group that I was told to meet. I believe I got misdirected, or I talked to the wrong person. I was trying to get in kind of governmental offices or whatnot, or talk to people who might be of assistance, and they said go to there, and I fear I went in the opposite direction. And he will is there any manner of map nearby or anything like that?
Does Teldon keep maps in his house of Center?
He uses
Like,
Google
Center
Center.
is what I mean, because Center's a very large place. Is there anything like that?
I suppose we could probably dig one up.
If there's not, he would pull it up on his tout and he's like,
My computer.
there, and I'm gonna be heading there, leaving here. I will come back to this location after I've met with these people. I must investigate all possible assistance.
I don't know if you should do that alone.
Why?
Well, you were heading toward... You were talking to the Splagorth. They, from what little rumors I've heard, they're not exactly very nice people.
Well, they are slavers, so.
Oh. Huh.
I mean, it's been a while since we were in, what was that, the Labyrinth? Fighting for our very lives. But, well.
That was...
Wait, you did that? I didn't know that.
Yes, we fought in the games.
Yeah, it comes up in conversation every once in a while, Chauncy says.
That's a fortunate mistake, he says, and he looks even more nervous now.
I don't know. They're a major power block here on Center, but they should be dealt with caution. I don't know if they're very benevolent or even in a generous mood to help you out. They're always looking for an angle, those ones. But yes, they are slavers, so take that for what you will.
That was a pleasant mistake indeed. Okay, I will not occupy you for a moment longer. I will... Yes.
Do leave us some contact. Do you have a contact information here?
I've been told this is the manner of exchanging information in most places, and he will take out a actual physical sheet of paper, like a notepad, like a small notepad, like a detective's pad, and he'll write a radio frequency on it and hand it to you, and be like, I can be reached on this frequency if it is available. be cautious of what you say, though. It will most likely not be encoded.
Teldon, he just handed you an artifact.
But this is electronic magnetic resonance. Okay. Okay. Why don't you just step outside? You're in need of a drink or a refreshment of some sort.
The party's
I've
in
got
30
those.
minutes.
Oh yes, we have a party to get to. So
I must decline any drinks as of this moment.
okay. Well, as I say, we have a small party. I'm sure you're welcome to attend.
Teldon!
What?
Comes leaning out from the door, and then you hear a baby screaming.
Oh. And Teldon is up and out there. You've never seen a man with a cane walking stick move that fast.
Oh wow, that. I thought the dust after image thing was a joke, huh?
Uh,
But no, at the party we can probably get you to talk to some of the people that might be able to help you.
I sincerely hope so. I know not the fate of my people. Even I am not allowed to have knowledge of the actual location of which they sent them. Safety and all that.
Okay, anyone doing anything?
Well,
For the party?
I'm trying to pick up Rose, but
Yeah, she's just handing you the baby.
uh,
Hair change him. I have biggest headache. I'm gonna go take a bath. She just
blink,
leaves.
blink.
Baby's
John's
crying.
getting ready for the party.
Parinath casts cleanse on himself to make sure he's clean for the party.
Okay, sitter. We need a sitter.
The picture is okay. We don't have to get into detail for that.
Okay.
Samuel,
Robo nanny.
We'll say that Mr. Gordon's is gonna babysit the kid.
Oh, great.
Hello, little human. Would you like to learn how to use a gun?
Hello is all right. Okay, yeah, we'll have someone watch the kid. Maybe, yeah. Okay, finest bib and tugger.
Yes. Okay, and how are you guys dressing?
well, Sam is dressed as he came dressed initially. It's his more or less traditional warrior / explorer garb.
You guys need to buy him an outfit. Oops,
Yeah, I've got something that can fit him.
You can fit
8-foot
like an
elf.
8-foot tall cyborg.
I mean, it's a one-size-fits-all costume. It's not anything nice.
Okay, he's going to be wearing a movie.
Really?
Oh,
Okay,
God.
he says with a raised eyebrow.
Is it another
I was
Mage
kidding. No, we're
costume?
gonna buy you something decent.
Just use
Actually-
Space Amazon.
Actually, I'll just make him something.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I mean, we've got 30 minutes. I know how to. I'm a tailor.
Roll the skill.
It's a moo.
Second, I'm just checking if.
Oh, so
This will determine how nice it is.
Parinath, if I may,
Yes?
have you seen the information on this?
Yes.
We can't go. We can't go taking in every invalid, and this isn't even in our dimension.
No, but they will be
Yeah.
heading to Rift's Earth. If I remember, GM, correct me if I'm wrong. The information.
Yes, they're supposed to be located for something called the Ixen lands, Hivelands. I have no
Actually, I
idea
don't know
what
if
that-
I would know that because didn't.
Yeah, you want to.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that, so never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the place for they're sending to someplace on a very different location than what we experienced when we were there, and dealt that.
I have enhanced hearing right here. I'm talking about the classified location.
Did you go and you actually talk in your soundproof room?
Oh yes, yes. This is definitely once he's gone,
away
let's
from-
talk about this sort of thing with Parinath.
So it's away from me. Okay, that's cool. Do I have to make sure?
Yeah, we have. Bing.
Yeah, you guys have a delivery at the front door.
Oh, great drones!
Chauncy runs, gets it, gives it the credits. Say, hey, I made you a nice outfit.
Oh, jeez.
And he'll be like, I very much doubt that, but okay.
Shh, just try it on.
You did take his measurements, didn't you?
Yeah. I know it'll fit him, but he's also just going to be wearing it to the party, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay. You bought you a nice suit.
Yep. And he'll put it on and he'll be like, well, I don't see why you want me to wear this. And at this point, I will note to all other players, chrome and black and silver metal and the like, it's considered beautiful for his race.
Yeah, I mean it's a black and white suit, so it's not.
Yeah, but he'll put it on and be like, okay, if this is what you got, what it takes to
Local
get one
custom,
done.
he says to you.
What?
Local customs, you know.
No, I understand. I will not part with my swords. I will not.
Worst case scenario, I've got a bag that can hold them.
I will not part with my swords.
So
Okay.
I don't know, Parinath. They are. Don't know if we have any concern with this, and I'm not too sure what the Rift's Earth connection is either.
Well, if we're going there anyway.
Perhaps eventually. I even forget what our original task there is.
Out of character, I've brought it up before, but my teacher is currently there, and I plan to go there.
Yeah, plus if I
If nothing else, it'd be a
remember,
nice vacation.
and if I'm remembering out of character correct again, our job there is basically to smash everyone's head together until everyone gets along nice enough to at least fight off the demons.
Right.
What's that honking noise?
Oh, that's the taxi.
Why are we taking a taxi? I can fly. Oh, wait, you can't.
Yeah. Chauncy will say, make sure everyone's in before telling him to go.
Parinath's
Okay.
flying there.
Okay, so by the way, at the entrance to this level, you're gonna have to give up your weapons, please. Put them in the lockers.
Yeah.
Parinath looks down at himself, looks up at them, looks down at himself, looks up at them.
We'll have to ask you to please restrain from any uses of force, please.
Force, flame.
And you, the cybernetic dude. Yeah, we're gonna have to put this on your wrist to go and deactivate any internal systems, weapon systems, and we'll have to ask you to leave your swords here.
Is there a manner in which you can do that for my swords? I will
I'm
not.
sorry, we cannot do so. You'll have to leave them in the lockers.
He looks very distressed about this.
Look,
He will.
we're getting you in to see some of the bigwigs on the planet. You think
I
bring them out?
understand. It is. This it is quite obvious these things serve more than just a militant purpose. And I will emphasize with great reluctance and concern. He will put them in there, but he will attach. He will put them in there, close the lock, and he will turn to the man. On my honor, if those swords are gone, you are my debt.
Well, technically, they're already gone. They're in phase storage.
At that, he oh boy, that's very poor phrasing, I will say.
They don't hire the smartest guards.
He will flare up. What do you mean they're gone?
No, they're not.
Phase storage basically means that they're not stored in this dimension. They're stored in the space between this dimension and any other. So functionally, the only way to get them back is via the locker. And I assume a code that only the guards would have. So.
We don't even have the code. You set your own code.
Okay. Well, with the code you now have. So physically, no one can feel them.
He calms down somewhat, but he's still very riled. I'm like, okay.
Enjoy your party. Before you go in, I'll have to see your invitations.
Pull up the email sort of thing. That probably is the equivalent.
I don't see a Dan here.
Dan.
He's dead.
And this gentleman with the angry expression.
He's my +1.
I see. Okay, go ahead and go in. I'm sure you know where the embassies are.
Certainly, and thank you.
Okay, and you're driven to the embassies, which it is now nighttime, and you hear that beautiful music from the flowers in the lake in front of the embassies.
Yeah, one thing en route. Don't mess with us. We're getting you into the highest levels. If you cause problems in there, we will burn you.
I will not cause problems. Those swords are worth more than my life.
Parinath hasn't had a good crunchy meal in a long time.
Parinath will blink. Why do you always use me to say that I'm going to eat people?
I imagine Parinath on top of the taxi.
Chauncy will say, well, it's because it's incredibly believable.
Have you seen the teeth? Big pointy teeth.
Yeah, so you get there and there's like a whole red carpet situation going on outside.
Yeah, little Baroque greeting line sort of situation.
Yep.
So
Chauncy is built for the red carpet.
With his plaid leisure suit and 12 hats.
It's
by the way, your
plaid,
hat's
it's
glowing.
tie-dye.
Your hat is glowing, by the way.
Yeah. I'm going to replace it with a not glowing hat for now. I'm not going to pull an object out in front of a crowd. And I don't know what it is.
An atomic bomb.
A Splagorth porn mag. It has happened.
Okay, so start doing our hello. So good to see you.
Yep, and you are led inside where there are a lot of people. Some you do recognize and some you do not.
Remember, this is mostly for morale.
And there's Lord Thraxis, and he's by his side is yet another beautiful woman that you have not seen before.
Yeah.
And also the movie star, Rick Nova, comes up to you.
Oh.
And he shakes your hand.
Oh, Rick Nova, so good to see you
hold on.
again.
Yes, yes. Hold on, pose
Oh,
for the camera.
Pictures, yes, indeed.
With fake
Everyone,
smile.
are you sure you still wish you'd come with us?
Oh, I wish I had. Look at the press you're getting. It's marvelous.
Well, I'll just put Teldon will give a big cheesy thumbs up as the photo bulbs flash, and oh well, and give this guy kind of sign towards Rick Nova.
Yes, yes. And your lovely companions.
Yes, come. I'm tempted to tell him to go try to ride on Parinath's back, but no, please, my Lord Thraxis.
So you completely forget about Rick and like push through the Thraxis. Rick has this look of shock on his face as you do so.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know we were.
No, I think
Yes,
it would be
yes.
great and in character for Teldon's. Yes, Teldon. And your, hold on, it is nice to see you all. Oh, and you again, Chauncy.
Hey,
Minor.
And you notice that on his side he has clipped to his belt a certain box that looks very familiar.
Box?
uh,
Oh.
Chauncy says, I figured they would have deconstructed that, figured out how to make more first.
Oh, well, not with how much I paid.
I have a feeling that's what I'm here for.
I was kind of hoping they would actually do that, so mass production and all.
Oh, I'll get that done. Do not worry. And he smiles at Teldon. I'm sure you have the blueprints already.
Hey, there was so much lovely technology there to just caress and touch and absorb, as it were. I don't really understand it, but
It doesn't matter as long as you can draw up the schematics.
We'll see.
Now, your lovely companion here.
Oh, this fellow. He calls himself line. Sam. Calls himself Sam. And he's hoping to have a few moments with some world leaders to discuss aid.
Well, he's come to the right place.
Hope he's not too much of a bore, but he's a little bit desperate. But I think he may have some bearing on our current predicament. Pictures.
Pictures again. And let me introduce myself to you, Sam. He holds out his hand. I am Lord Thraxis of the Manors. I might as well be the leader of the center here.
He will take his hand. Then it is paramount that I at least mention the purpose of my being here. I'm one of many, though the exact number I'm not sure, sent out to negotiate
pictures.
More reception line and admirals and brass and
yeah. So you go and you explain all of that to him.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. More or less. Yeah.
It's a whole meet and greet.
Well, it sounds similar to the reports I've gotten back from other places. There seems to be something at hand here, and I have these men working to solve it.
He would give him or transfer over the copy of the intel report,
and he hands it off to a shadow that appears like out of nowhere.
he will jump startled when that happens, and then he'll like suddenly tense up and then calm back down and be like, okay, excuse me, I've been through a lot.
Yes, yes. For now, relax. Have a few drinks.
No drinks right now.
So, yes, and at some point, my lord, we have to discuss a interesting offer that came our way. But for now, time to celebrate and show the
Yes.
world that these cursed things can be brought down.
Yes, yes. And you guys are heroes.
No, we're not. But
Okay, and what are you guys doing at the party? I will start with, hold on, let me.
Although a quick question. Is the vibe of this like ball and banquet feel or like party feel?
It's like a party, very formal party, standing up. Someone's going around with trays of wine glasses and
state banquet, stained party.
But I will start with Parinath.
Parinath is looking for Lizeth.
She is there. She's
had-
actually the woman that is by Thraxis' side right now in human form.
Parinath will blink a few times. Shrug. He doesn't get the whole going into human form thing. It just seems like a silly concept. And just kind of pads over, waves at her. Hi, Lizeth.
Oh, hi. I'll talk to you later. Thraxis, hold on. Have you read that new book that came out?
No, I haven't. We haven't really been back that long. I mean, we just I mean, well, we got a new friend, and then the friend that we got on the planet, he went away because he had to go back home, and it's kind of complicated.
Someone wrote a book all about the adventures of Teldon.
Do you have a copy on you?
Yeah, she pulls it out of her dress.
What?
Parinath is going to read
I
it.
don't want to know. I don't want to know.
And it's a very exaggerated book about Teldon as a superhero.
Parinath's eyes kind of widen a bit. Like, wow, I didn't know he was 20 feet tall? Wow, my units of measurement have gotten weird.
But a lot of it's true about him going to a space station called Fortuna. Mm-hmm. And it says that he single-handedly killed the pirates.
Well, I mean, he was the only one left.
And then it goes on to say that he released a demon onto
that was not
Center, and he defeated it in one hit.
That was us, and security had to deal with that.
And it goes on about how you were in a Splagorth tournament and you made the Lord of Splagorth go and bow before you.
Parinath is reading all of this. And on the one hand, he's like, wow, I didn't know he could do that. The other part is like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
And it's like he tamed a dragon.
Oh, hell no.
That lives in his backyard.
I wonder who they're talking about. Wait a minute.
Wait a
Who wrote
minute?
this?
And it's written by Rick Nova.
Rick Nova. Why does that name sound familiar? Teldon?
You look
Teldon.
at the picture of him in the back, and you see him over in the corner.
Yeah.
I need to go talk to this gentleman. Excuse me, Liz. I'll be right back. I need to go talk to somebody.
But you didn't get to the best part.
Oh, best part? Oh, okay. I mean, I assumed he had completely read it because, his reading speed is...
Yeah,
yes.
but she's a bit behind. She was reading it over with you.
Parinath will not sigh. He will sigh with his eyes. A slight eye roll. And Rude
And it's
continued,
talking about how he went and he got his dragon to defeat the Lords of the Dragonrite.
I'm sure the voices in his head have something to say about that.
They're basically laughing at it.
Wow, this guy.
And it also mentions that he has a jester, that he has performed tricks for the people.
Wonder who that is.
Sounds about right.
Do they mean Mr. Gordon's?
No. You recognize the hat that's drawn on the character.
Hmm.
And it says he has a Repo-Bot, his own personal Repo-Bot, that he uses to take down anyone that gets in his way.
Huh. Parinath is now... Okay, Jim, here's a question. How well written is this?
Let me see how well. Let's see do his literary skill. Oh, it's pretty well written. It's not like the best thing ever, but it's very entertaining.
Yeah, he's reading
They
along.
left some commas out where they should have been, but other than
Parinath makes sure to point those out.
It's obviously self-published.
Yes, I'm gonna have to go talk to this guy when we're done here.
And he sees you looking at the book, which, by the way, is a digital book, but you know. And he takes off running. Oh, I've got to go.
Wait a second.
Have we finished reading the book yet?
Yeah.
Parinath's is very, very politely going after him.
Excuse me. Pardon me. It's quite easy when you're in dragon form.
Yeah. And actually, he runs right into Teldon.
Oh, Mr. Nova. Yes, hello.
You again. I've got to go.
Oh, look, here comes Parinath. We never did get that picture.
What picture? I've got to go.
The group picture. I mean,
Hello there.
Oh, hi. You must be Parinath.
Yes, I am. I think we have a little bit of talking to do.
Oh, no. I must get to my home. I left my baby in the oven.
You cook babies?
Excuse me, what?
I meant I left the baby with the oven running, and I must go. No, excuse me, Teldon. It was so good seeing you again.
Empathy.
You'll hear from me, his lawyer, Chauncy says.
Chauncy hasn't read the book.
What's this guy's empathy giving off? He's looking pretty shifty even for this guy.
You
Chauncy
can't read
doesn't
it.
care. He's being suspicious, by the way.
Can't read it?
He's saved.
Okay, he's an actor. He's a slippery boy. Okay. I suppose.
Yes, I really think we'll have to schedule a little bit of a talking if you really do need to leave so quickly. There's some things in the book you published about Teldon that we need to talk about.
Excuse me? A witch or what?
Oh, he self-published a book about your adventures.
Not too much to tell, really.
Oh, well, evidently you have your own personal Repo-Bot.
Well, what?
Oh, yes, and evidently you tamed a dragon. Parinath does not look happy.
He's shrinking back now, and he finds himself in the corner of the building.
Well, this is a public event, so we can't have any undue arguments, discussions, or
It was just a little exaggeration. That's all. Just
and you have a jester that does things for the public.
Out of character, that part's true, though.
True. And, oh yes, something about using the tamed dragon to defeat the gods of Dragon. You do know that
we call them lords,
lords. You do know, for one thing, Lords only applies to males for the most part, and at least, I believe, 2 of the gods of Dragonrite are not male. And yes, they are gods, and they, um, what's a polite way to put this?
Okay, so I think we're going to have a little bit of a talk with our lawyers about this.
Yes, I think that might be a good idea. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm assuming that trial by combat's is not something that's done normally, is it?
I'm sure it's still on the book somewhere.
Chauncy says, I can have it arranged.
But then again, aren't we all deputies of the law? It sounds like this is gross exaggeration. It's not
Possibly
slander or
slightly
libel.
Actually, GM, can I roll the law skill to see if this goes into slanderous territory?
Go ahead and
libel?
roll it. Roll it.
Yeah, it would be libel. Like, not slander, is what I mean.
Also,
Written
wouldn't he have to pay to use Teldon's name? Isn't that a thing?
Yes.
The unauthorized biography.
Oh, yeah. It's big time slander and it's unauthorized. And from the best selling sticker that's on the front.
Yeah, well, gee,
Well, if I'm
think
remembering the common law code, because you're publishing this from a shell company out in the CCW. If I'm remembering the CCW law right, first off, you didn't. Well, first off, you're speaking of taming a sentient creature, which, might I add, most assuredly did not happen. He's a friend, but Oh, and also, I don't think you paid him any royalties for the use of his name or likeness. Though I do have to admit, this giant, rather buff rendition of Teldon on the front cover. Teldon, I just
What the-
noticed you're only wearing undergarments in this on the front.
There's like a picture of Rose, and like the barbarian the bikini thing.
You know, I wonder what
Bikini.
Rose would think of the cover.
I don't know, especially since the Cosmo Knights have a vested interest in her now.
Oh, that is true.
I guess I'll just go and correct a few things with the book.
Oh no. Oh no,
Well-
I don't think that would be quite good for you to do any correcting.
Teldon's going to take a look around to see if any press are noting this little discussion.
They are. You guys are now surrounded by press.
Oh, picture time!
Pictures are taken.
Parinath grins.
Big
And there are giant quote marks around the word grin.
Big toothy grin.
Okay, what do you want?
Okay.
Well, for one thing, you're going to make a rather sizable donation to the Church of Dragonrite.
Very well.
Second off, you're going to add an addendum to the back of the books stating, certain events in this may be exaggerated.
Very well, I will do so.
And you're going to have to add in some of the revenue from this for royalties to, Teldon's the one that's been mostly slighted by this, so it really makes sense for him to be the one that gets them. So, yeah, to Teldon. I'm thinking, what's the standard royalty rate for here? Carry the 1, 3.1.
I'll give him 10%.
You're going to give him 20%. I mean, unless you would like to, continue with the CCW courts. To say nothing of the courts that are here on Center.
Very well.
And Parinath grins again.
Big toothy grin.
And they take a picture.
And Parinath is going to lean down very close so his head is roughly level with his. And smile again. And in a tone pitched just perfectly enough just for him to hear. And if I find out any other slanderous things are coming from you in regards to anyone I consider a friend, I'm not going to involve the courts.
I guess you don't want to read my next book.
Depends on what it's about, but I will most certainly be reading it with avid interest.
Let's see. Well, I've got to go to baby in the oven. Bye. He takes off running.
One of the headlines on the magazine says, "Baby murderer."
Just imagine it. And another one would be like, Teldon's pet threatens known movie star.
You know,
Charged with slander.
magazine offices mysteriously burned down. No.
No, magazine officers charged with slander. So there's two people who haven't had interactions yet.
Yes,
Yep,
I'm sorry for taking up so much time there.
Yeah.
But
Yep. Okay, then we will go to, Walt's been very quiet during all of this. We'll do him. What are you doing?
Sam would have, when they started arguing and seeing that he has literally no stake in this, as far as he's concerned, will back off and try and strike out on his own to at least find, at least, now he'll go to a spot away from people, find a place where he can sit down that can support his weight, and just sit and watch. And he'll talk to people who approach him, but more or less he's just watching the party, trying to more or less see who he could potentially talk to about that, about alliances or whatnot. They mentioned something about a meeting later, so he's more or less waiting for that at this moment.
Okay, and as you are sitting there, a waiter comes by and totally does not see you, trips over you, and there's alcohol all over you, all over the floor. I'm so sorry, sir. I did not see you there. Here, let me help.
Okay. Okay. Like it's no problem. And he will push him away if he tries to get handsy.
Well, he's just kind of wiping you with a cloth that's already stained with more wine that from what he just cleaned up.
No problem. I don't have much care for these.
Brand new clothes ruined.
I know. I honestly don't care much. I'm basically here with some people who more or less are going to assist me later in a matter. I am fine.
Are you sure your outfit is stained?
No, it'll be fine.
Okay, goodbye. And they leave. And Chauncy.
Yeah.
But you saw that happen. The waiter went over and tripped over him.
After that happens, though, he will immediately check his pockets.
Yep, you're missing something.
The key to the locker?
Nope.
What's
the key to the locker was a combination.
Yeah, you're missing your ID. And your flash drive.
Yuki!
Oh boy. Okay.
Chauncy, keeping an eye on this waiter, will go over and say,
First you deal with Chauncy, but there will be reaction.
Yeah. So Chauncy saw this happen, and Chauncy, go ahead and roll me a perception. Let's see if you saw it.
That's a fail by that standards, but I might have a relevant skill. I'm just looking really quick.
If you have a relevant one, go ahead and tell me.
Okay. Nope. I don't, but I was about to ask him if he had everything on him, and I'm still keeping an eye on the guy.
Okay, very well. The guy has gone into the back with the other workers.
Okay.
But I asked him if he was missing anything. I assume he responded with like.
No, but before you even got to him, you would have seen as he goes through, because he would have immediately started going through his pockets because he's the suspicious sort. He's really on edge. He would have gone through his pockets, and the instant he found something wasn't there, you would probably see. Maybe roll perception.
Well, I already failed perception, but I can do it again, I guess.
No, okay. If you fail perception, then fine. Okay.
But I'm like, you can literally just say something, and I can run.
No,
I'm
it's not a matter
very
of
fast.
saying something. You've seen your character somewhat familiar with seeing cybernetics function, right?
Yeah.
You see his eyes briefly flash like they were transitioning. Yeah. He and you see him visibly tense up, and he's about ready to be moving.
Yeah, you know that body language of somebody just getting something
Okay.
stolen.
Yeah.
No,
I still
this
see the
is-
guy at this point?
He's almost at the doors.
Did they take away my bag?
No, they took away your weapons, but not your bag.
Well, okay, well, I'm turning into a crow and chasing him.
Okay, so you catch up to him, and take it you're gonna try to attack him or something.
I'm going to land on his shoulder and say, "Hey, bud, looks like you stole some shit." Which is probably horrifying, seeing as if he's native to Center, he's neither seen a crow nor a talking one.
Oh, he saved his horror factor. So
No, but I will note that at this point, Sam will have been. It sounds like a cyborg running after him.
yeah, the rest of you can see your companion running through all these rich people, knocking them over.
No, he wouldn't be that discreet. He'd be going around the people.
Well, some of them you
Maybe
would
even
knock
jump over
into.
them. I don't know.
There's a few you would knock into, a few you'd knock over, a few that you jump over, but it's fairly obvious that you're trying to make your
Yes.
way to somewhere, and the rest of the group would see this.
So
What's going on over there? Oh,
start
boy.
kind of make our way that
Yeah.
way. I told him.
After that, while still sitting on his shoulder,
And
Chunks
he
going
will
to
use.
transform into a human again. All that weight going down on this man. Instantly.
Yeah, no problem at all.
And so, he's going to rummage through his pockets and pull out everything in both of them.
Hey, stop that.
Hey, you stole it, bud.
You see that there's stuff from all people all over the party.
Okay, taking that, I'm also going to cut his tie off, and
He's got a little bow
after
tie.
checking, yeah, I cut it still,
Okay.
ruining the tie, just to be rude.
That was. I had to pay for that.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't have stole stuff. And I'm going to make sure I have everything, and then I'm going to hand Sam his stuff and ask for a microphone.
Okay. Quick question. I have voice amplification. Can I route that through an outward microphone on my cybernetics, or is that?
Well, I was going to ask some
cybernetic
people
let
here.
you jack into things?
I was just going to ask one of the
voice
people
amplification.
for a microphone, though.
Yeah, they would have you one because you're well known to go and entertain people.
So, if everyone could please check their pockets really quick, it would appear that a common thug managed to make their way in here and pocket some items that may belong to some of you. So if you're missing any objects, please come to the front of the room, describe the object, and if I have it, I'll give it back to you.
They all start checking their pockets. One comes up to you. I lost my brooch. My
Do I have
ladybug
a
brooch.
brooch?
Yes.
I hand it. Can we just narrative this?
Yeah, so basically this happens until you hand it all out.
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm going to skip ahead. What are you guys doing next? And I'll start reverse order this time with Chauncy.
Okay. Now that that's done, Chauncy's actually gonna go around doing party tricks. I have a clowning factor, so or a clowning skill.
What skill? Roll your skill.
That's a horrible fail. It's the wrong audience. I blame that.
Yeah, as you're trying to do that, they're just done. Oh my goodness, at this party?
Whatever. Bunch of losers. He mumbles to himself.
A few of them you do entertain, but most of them you don't.
Yeah.
One of
But
them,
that's
do you do children's parties?
Not so far, but I can for a fee.
And you hear another one whisper, it's the jester. I've read all about it in Rick's.
Hey, I'm not just a jester. I also flunked out of law school. And not for the lawyering parts.
But otherwise, they seem to not take much notice of you.
Yeah, he's doing party tricks for small groups of people.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
very not entertained.
Okay, then we will go ahead and now do Sam.
Yes.
You have your stuff back. Chauncey has kind of left to go entertain the masses, or try to.
Sam will go to the bathroom, go to his stall, lock the stall behind him, and put put the chip, not his ID, but the disc and the tablet or whatnot into one of his secret compartments in his cybernetic body.
Okay, so you do so.
And then I exit and go back to where I was sitting.
Okay, and I guess Teldon.
Oh, hi. Yeah. Teldon is going to be, gripping and grinning and meeting people and saying how talking to people.
Okay.
Uh,
Not much that's going to really go on with that.
but anyone who might be of any interest used to Sam there. See if we can't send him his way.
Not that you can tell at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, and Parinath.
Parinath is sampling the food. Not only the food, though. He's also sampling the drink.
An alcoholic drink as well?
Parinath does not know the difference very much between them at this sort of setting.
Dear.
Well, you're
Oh.
actually drinking them in such small amounts at a time that I do not think you would get drunk.
Yeah, wow, this bubbly stuff tastes weird.
Yeah, so anyone else doing anything? There's really not going to be much going on.
Okay, yeah, that's it for Sam. He's more or less here because they said they would introduce him to people, and he's more or less waiting for the introduction at the point.
In the final moments of the night, I'm going to go up and play my lute on stage.
Okay, go ahead and roll that.
That's a success.
Oh yeah, it's the right instrument. You finally got it down. People are loving your songs.
Yeah, it's a big success.
Yep.
But yeah, that's all.
Okay, and anyone else?
Yeah, that's it.
Teldon? Parinath?
Parinath would try to maybe introduce him to Thraxis.
He's met Thraxis, so.
Oh, well.
And he gave him the intel that he had in the hopes of an
Oh,
alliance
yep,
or
that's
whatnot.
right. I'm sorry. My brain is...
Yeah, it's okay. I can go narrative from here if Teldon doesn't have anything.
Yeah,
No,
for
no,
sure.
just sort of
Voice
get ready for
twice.
the.
Are you
After
skipping? You don't have to go. You can skip it.
No, that's okay. We'll skip.
Okay, then
Dang it.
I'm going to skip ahead to the next
Dang,
day,
I
I
found
guess.
an avant-garde outfit
An
for it,
avant-garde.
but he didn't tell me about it, so my character wouldn't know. I was going to have Chauncy show up in it used to have the net gun thing. You could display that again.
I'm not sure.
Because the theme was alien.
That's true. So you're gonna go alone and show off your new
The
costume.
thing is I couldn't even go alone because I don't know that it's happening.
Okay, so I guess we'll skip ahead to the next day, and want me to just skip ahead to the war meeting.
Well, we have that 9 o'clock meeting, and then probably a meeting with Thraxis.
Why are you calling
war
me?
meeting, I guess.
Hold on, you guys. 1 second.
Okay.
But really, Teldon, I didn't know that you were, 15 feet tall.
Wait a minute. I don't dress like that. And I shoot my bolts of. I shoot.
All the art
bolts
is
of
like
fear.
JoJo Part 1.
This is bad. What's this about the ninja harlot? Oh, her. Yes.
Wow, and I don't think roses, what are those things called? I don't think they're that big. At least not on the cover art. I mean...
Yes. No. Yeah.
Oh, I should have had him sign the copy.
Well, yes. So meeting and greeting, and Parinath busy at the buffet line, going up and down, and a bunch of waiters are going, "Oh no, it's all you can eat too."
Well, the way I imagine it, he would probably be more curious about it than anything, because, again, he's only a little bit more than a year old, so he does not have a very sophisticated palate. He has not had the chance to branch out.
Delicate finger foods from 3 galaxies.
I like these chicken tender things.
I don't think that's chicken. Those are kvaks. Small, well, they look like chickens, but they got 4 legs, so.
No, that just means you get, 4 drumsticks with each bucket.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, guys. Everyone here?
Yep.
We were
Oh, I
discussing
am
the finger
gone.
foods.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna fast forward to the next day. The party wasn't really supposed to be,
In and out. Okay.
Yeah. So the next day, you guys have the war meeting, and you're brought into that same room, same people there.
And we'll try to bring Sam along too. Just
They have no problem with that because he's with you guys.
okay. So yes, this may have some bearing, Sam, but I don't know. We'll see if we can see something.
Okay,
See what we
and
can do.
once you're all gathered there, oh my gosh, Lieutenant, oh my god, I forgot his name. Rodriguez. It was Lieutenant Commander Rodriguez. He stands up and says, well, our plan worked partially.
Yes.
We had a lot more losses than we thought we would.
My condolences, Commander.
We thank you for taking personal risk. For taking personal risk to take down this demon planet.
It was more than a little bit personal. One of us died.
Yes, and they will be covered completely for all expenses.
Every moment we wasted down there probably cost lives.
And it's obvious we need help.
Yes.
And the only way to do that is for us to get help from the other factions.
Mm-hmm.
And we think it would be best if we sent an embassy, ambassador to deal with it. You guys do not have to do that. We'll send one of our own.
Okay.
We do have intel that you brought a demon knight back with you.
Yes, and this is the most crucial thing. I don't know if this tactic would work again, especially since our enemy did get some messages off.
I doubt it would.
Yes, it nearly broke us just to get to this one down. But he's basically offering a little ruse so that we can get close and destroy the thing. Presumably, we go in there as captured people. And then he points us towards the head demon running this thing. Apparently, this demon planet itself is half asleep and under some sort of control, he put it.
I see. And they all look at each other.
I don't know if he could be trusted at all, but he seemed quite genuine.
I think we can trust him at his word, but no more beyond that.
Yes, once it's all said and done, we're going to have to get out of there real quick.
Well, if it keeps us from having to lose more men, I'm for it.
Quite.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, he said that the book could sever the connection between the demon planet and the demon knights. So, theoretically, if we get the book, the way out is going to be a hell of a lot easier.
See.
Parinath gives a slight snort of amusement at the possibly unintended pun.
Damn it, I didn't realize.
And there have been reports of several other planets in this area under demon attacks coming from portals.
One of those would be my people.
And you are?
You may call me Sam. I was sent as one of many different emissaries across the Megaverse to find aid wherever I may find it.
See, and take it you need that aid. Hold on, my phone's ringing. I'm sorry.
How unprofessional for a military officer.
No, hun. No, I understand, hun. No. Look, I'll pick up milk on the way home from the commissary. Yes, I know you don't like that. I'll get whole milk, not 2%. Don't worry, honey. No, I'm in the middle of a meeting, honey. We're trying to destroy the whole demon. Yes, I know. If you really want to experience a demon, don't. If I really want to experience hell, don't bring home the milk. Yes, I know, honey.
Hmm.
So, anybody else watch the Black Panther teaser trailer?
Not yet.
Nope.
I found it rather interesting that they had Andy Serkis and the other Hobbit in the trailer.
Yeah.
That was
I am cautiously optimistic for this one, for it.
I'm kind of like getting tired of like Avengers timeline.
although the new Wonder Woman looks pretty.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've heard nothing but good things about the new Wonder Woman. I'm hoping to
I-
see it soon.
I don't like the message that Wonder Woman sends to our children. That DC has decent movies.
Yeah, I know. That's a dangerous precedent.
Oh, come on, they did Batman fairly well a couple of times,
Yeah, they did do Batman all right, and
several
then
times.
and then, yeah, no.
Name one thing besides Batman that DC has done well.
Well, the Supergirl TV show, I heard it's pretty good.
It's decent.
Mm.
I mean, as far as their movies go, they've had a fairly bad record. But then again, they've been trying for a very different angle than what Marvel has been doing.
And frankly, Superman, Man of Steel, I kind of liked, but
I'm not a fan of DC.
My problem with it was was how they dealt with. Oof, Dave, your microphone is getting crackly.
sorry.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, sorry.
I did not like how they did the character of Pa Kent. That caused a lot of trouble for me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, I don't want you to go save those kids, so your secret can be. No.
Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry.
No problem. We were just discussing Nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about the fact that DC's movie career is bad.
Fun. Okay, where were we?
The officer's phone just rang.
Ah, yes, he comes back into the room. You know, I'm so sorry about that.
Turns to an aide, says he remind me I have to pick up a quart of milk.
Told her not to call me during the meetings.
Considering he shouldn't even have a cell phone in this room, but anyway. So, yes, so you were mentioning finding allies, I believe.
Yes, and if we could get his people on our side, perhaps we'd have an ally.
If you can secure more or less all that they would, all that I cannot negotiate in the place of my government, though I have the means to put you in contact with them.
Do you know the place where they were dropped off? They went through to get more help.
It is not my purview, but it is encoded within this, and he'll hand over the relate into the hidden compartment and give him the that he says within there should be the coordinates with which we admittedly hurriedly evacuated as many as we could. The numbers I'm unsure of, but it was nowhere near enough.
We'll take a look at it. Maybe we can send some men back to your home planet to look for any survivors.
I would warn you, it was completely overrun. It would be very dangerous to risk such a mission.
Let's see.
That is my understanding. That was what I was briefed on. I'm sorry.
For now, I think the best course of action would be to, I believe this group was heading towards Rift Earths to get some help from this coalition.
Yes, we
You have additional news?
Well, from what we know, it's happening on Earth. And Thraxis here has requested them to go there. But that is not military matters.
Oh yeah, guys, also pack your bags. I've got a teleportation scroll right now.
That reminds me. That's not him. You're looking kind of sick. Looks over at Chauncy.
I'm fine.
I don't know. It's
No, I'm fine.
bleak.
I'm fine.
Parinath looks over at Chauncy, narrows his eyes a bit.
Fair enough. I'm perfectly fine.
He has a strange aura about him. Very dark.
I don't know about auras, but if it's a physical illness, I can assist with that. Sam says.
I'm physically fine. It's just looking a little pale. You know,
GM,
not much natural sunlight.
Medical scanner over his body. Does it scan clear?
It does scan clear, but he is cursed.
Well, that wouldn't show it, I don't think.
Yeah, it wouldn't do it, but Parinath would know that. He's cursed, and you guys were supposed to get a meteor to cure him.
Parinath will blink a few times. Oh,
Well,
that's right, you have the thing! Yeah!
The thing that I'd prefer not to talk about.
As you wish. In any event, so what's this mention of travel you have?
Yeah, I got a letter and a scroll from the guy who taught me magic. He's on Earth right now, and he wants me to come visit.
Okay.
Well, that's convenient.
So, well, I got it a while back. I've told you about it before. It's just you never pay attention, Teldon.
No, that's no. It's just quite literally that's convenient.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying I've told you before.
Oh, okay, I know. I just
Yeah. Anyways, though, we should
most fortunate.
we should
Well,
pack our bags and get going that way.
I can leave now. And he will turn to the people who are currently in the round table or whatnot. And say, is there any intel that I can bring back to my people or contact information? Something, anything that I can bring so that we can at least establish communication lines.
There is, and he gives you some information. All digital.
Okay.
Your friend there is kind of stinking a bit, though, so yeah.
Don't worry, we'll get him home and use the hose on him.
Yes, I see. Well, good luck to you. You'll contact you when at a later date.
Okay. So how does this work?
Well, Chauncy is currently
Chauncey's
AFK.
BRB. Yeah.
No, Parinath actually stops as they're leaving and looks over at Teldon. Teldon,
Yes.
Maybe we should ask the United Worlds of Warlocks. Maybe they can help his people out more. If the demons are coming by portals, that does sound sort of like their thing they would know about.
The World of Warlock was in that meeting, by the way.
Oh, they were?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. But definitely this is all magical. It's going to take a day or two for me to get my suit repaired. And
I will note that our portals were technological in nature.
Oh, well, that changes things.
Yeah. And from what little I understand, there are very few people who have accomplished that.
Jim,
So
Yes.
how long will it take me to get... I'm sorry, I stepped all over you there. Walt.
no, that was done.
Your suit can get fixed in like a day.
In a day? Okay, or refit everything. Okay. Yeah, so maybe we should take a few moments to rest up, rearm, rebalm. I have some repairs to do, some upgrades to the suit.
Now, I want to ask, Chauncy, are you sure you wish to go to Earth with all of your skills half?
Is this an out of character note?
Yes.
It wasn't all of my skills. It was just my deception ones.
It's a lot. Let me bring up the skills. You get a lot of negatives to this.
Earlier, you had only told me that it was the deception one.
I read off the whole description. Let me read it off again. What was it?
Also, out of character. I mean, sure, I'm saying this aloud, but none of you are allowed to metagame about it, so I was just planning on committing atrocities because I'm becoming horribly, horribly evil.
Really?
But I have 2 separate curses right now. Both of
But
them
that
are
doesn't make
making me
you-
evil over time.
That doesn't make you evil. That means that you're cursed.
No. Both of these curses have the effect of changing their target's alignment.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we might need to get this shit fixed.
Yeah.
But the thing is you guys are metagaming now, and Chauncy's not saying anything.
No. Who said we were going to actually act on it? But that's just sort of like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, that's like, geez.
Because committing atrocities, apparently, if I remember right, is a temporary fix of like it's not affecting you if you do these Herculean-esque feats. Yeah.
Basically, evil Herculean-esque feats.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So we're talking mass slaughter. And the thing is I've even thought about exactly how Chauncy was planning to do it.
And he's actually planning. Oh dear God. Out
Yeah.
of character, this concerns me because I don't want to have to be fighting a party member.
Oh no, I've fully accepted that this is probably gonna kill Chauncy. I mean, like, whatever. I'll just make a new character.
What was the curse called? I don't remember.
It was Death Curse or something. That's all I was told.
I'm just having problems finding it is all, and it doesn't help that people keep calling me or the same person. So.
But I remember that like performing a Herculean type feat would either fix it temporarily or fix it.
Jeez.
Is this correct, GM?
Basically, what you're gonna do, this quest I had set up and everything, you're totally skipping over. So I'm.
Oh.
But it's
fine. If it's something that you've spent a lot of time to make, I won't just skip over it.
I can't find a freaking. Where is it?
At the very least, Parinath would be concerned enough that he'd be like, no, we need to fix this now, because he would realize it's a curse. And curse is
Yeah.
bad.
I'm having trouble finding this freaking curse right now. So,
But if it's something like you've spent a lot of time to make this quest, I'll actually go through with it.
well, it's up to you. I don't mind being detoured, but by the way, if you do it, then it's going to end the session for today because I don't have anything set up.
Oh,
So-
for traveling to Earth or for the quest?
For traveling the Earth.
Okay, well, I'm hungry for experience.
So wherever
So-
you feel that we should go, because my character is more or less looking to follow you guys, because you guys seem to know what's up and where there are people he can make contact with. The more he can bring back to them, the better. Going back right now is all right, but the more he can bring back, the better.
Right.
Yeah,
So in all honesty, he's not all for going to Earth right now. If you guys have other things that could really assist, he's more than happy to go with you to help. Because you are representatives of this existing government seeking out other allies, so he figures he must be a representative and so on and so forth.
well, Parinath's probably going to be like, oh yeah, we need to get you fixed because curses suck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And probably after the reaction of, I'm fine.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know curses. I know physical ailments. I don't know curses, so I'll leave that to you guys.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I will be a little sad about losing. If it removes both, I'll be a little bit sad about the potential of not being able to transform into a badass half dragon type thing.
That one's not a curse.
I thought that was the first thing was a curse. So
No, that first thing is a blessing.
oh, okay,
God's
never
blessing.
mind. Yeah, no, I'm all for this now. Let's go.
I'll find the freaking thing later, but it really messes you up.
Well, I know I'm targeted by whatever. Like whenever we
Yeah.
enter combat, I'm the target.
Yeah, it's not fun. I don't know why I cannot find the curse.
Oh, and something that Sam would bring up is at least to the party before or after the meeting is there where might I go to get legitimate cybernetics?
Parinath will blink. Oh, that's not my thing. I know books.
Those are super expensive, dude.
I think that the person that would probably know the most would be the Teldon.
How much we talking?
Like, well, I mean, there's cheapo cybernetics, but most likely to get drugged and robbed. But
Well, no. That as far as installing them, that won't be a problem. I can do that myself. Just getting them is the main thing. And frankly, I don't even need to install them. It's more or less a plug and play sort of deal.
Dave?
Did he fall asleep?
Dave?
Hi.
Did you fall asleep on us?
No,
Are we that boring?
no. But it's been a long day.
But yeah, he was. Sam was inquiring to you about how to get a hold of some cybernetics of any variety and/or weapons.
Well, let's see. There's Cyber are us down on level 4. I'm sure there's places where you could direct you to. I don't know if there'll be a surgeon available to do the installation, and
No,
I'm
no, no, no.
something
I can
qualified.
that I can do myself. That's not a problem. I just need to get a hold of cybernetics.
I'm sure we could find something around here for you. I'm not too familiar with that sort of technology.
Maybe Mr. Gordons would know. We can ask him
Oh,
when we
Mr.
speak to him next.
Mr. Goldens would certainly know once he comes out of self-diagnostic mode.
Isn't he still
Yeah.
watching? Isn't he still watching the baby?
Yes, it's a little creepy, actually.
Okay. He'll say, I will meet you back at the house. I presume we will be leaving soon. What time are we talking about leaving for this place?
Call a day and a half or so.
Well,
I have some repair work to do.
we also have another slight issue that we might need to fix.
Oh, what's that?
Parinath is looking at Chauncy.
Teldon looks back.
Anyone else noticing the fact that he's, Oh, that's right, I'm really the only other magic person here. Chauncy?
I'm fine. Why?
Yeah, you do realize you're cursed, right?
We've all had some bad luck, but...
No, legitimate curse. Magic cursed here.
Oh, okay, well, that's sort of your department.
Well, there was the man on the Dominator planet that kind of told us what we would have to do.
Right. A meteor or something, I believe he said. Do you have any idea of how to lift this alleged curse?
Well, if it's the same curse that the old man had, well, then we just do the same thing he did. And
Travel the planet, get the curse gone.
Yeah, no problem. We just go there, do that, and, well, if you have that teleportation scroll, we can just directly leave for Earth from there.
Right.
Well, he did give us the coordinates, I guess. I don't see why the curse is that big of an issue, but if we've got to go...
You smell worse than, well, a very smelly thing.
Well, once we get back, I think I want to run the thing through. We have coordinates for this alleged world, right?
Yep.
Okay. How far would it be once we get to our computer where we can run the coordinates? How long a travel is it?
I do believe the GM is minorly indisposed at the moment.
Okay.
I'm able to hear. I just have 2 children screaming outside my door.
Zombies.
Yes, the zombie horde. But space navigation.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Oops, wrong map.
Yep. 64. I'm not sure. I think that's okay.
Okay, hold on a moment. The planet you currently need to go to is, what color can I use for that? It's in the Thundercloud Galaxy.
How far of a travel, or how long is this travel going to be?
Well, you could pick up a warp hole and, hold on, let's see. Dude, if you do a math skill.
Okay.
Did someone say math?
I succeed.
Darn it.
It's basic, though, so... And be like, this is how many light years we can travel. This is how far away it is.
Yeah, you could travel 15 light years per hour.
And that is the
But-
advanced math check.
But you also have your quantum wormhole drive, which lets you travel. Actually, it should be more than that now. It is actually now 2 light years a minute.
Wow. Okay.
And that is roughly, let's see, 20,000. It's right here. Hold on. The GM needs to actually pull out a calculator.
Carry the 1, divide by 3.
Does it weird anyone else out that, like, the distance between the Anvil Galaxy and Corkscrew is the Thundercloud Galaxy, and vice versa for
I
from
never noticed that
Thundercloud
before.
to Corkscrew? Weirds me out a little.
Well, then again, if the whole mythos is to be believed, this is basically an engineered thing. So it would make sense there would be some sort of symmetry to it.
Okay, and you can travel 2 light years a minute. And you have to travel 65,000 light years.
Okay.
So that would be 32,500 minutes.
541 hours.
A little more than
22
that.
days.
Yeah.
22 odd day, 22.57 days.
So about 23 days.
Yeesh.
So it takes 2 weeks to learn a spell from a scroll, right?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna be studying that the Gateway spell.
Okay.
Because that's
Well,
going to
then,
be a
if that's
very
the
powerful
case-
spell to learn.
If that's the case, we can load up and make our repairs and refurbishing en route.
There is another possibility as well. Maybe there is a gate that will lead us to somewhere closer to it in the Thundercloud Galaxy. We can
That
go
is. It's a lot faster for your quantum wormhole drive.
Oh, okay. It was just a thought, sorry.
Okay.
Like basically, you have to go into FTL and then you have to use your quantum wormhole drive.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But
So
you can't use it continuously. You'll have to get out of it every so often, and
recalibrate, realign, and all that fun stuff. Plus, strain the Crabble foils.
Scrape the space bugs off the windshield.
Exactly. Check the blinker fluid.
So do we want to like round this up to like 24, 25 days?
Yeah, 25-day trip plus. I don't know. I think we can make the trip and then send. We can be back here in a blink of an eye. Drop off Cosmo and then head out.
I thought the wormhole spell, or the teleport spell I have, I'm pretty sure she said it was big enough for Cosmo.
Whoa. Okay.
Something like that. I thought that was what
no,
it said.
I'm not letting you take
No.
top note or.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Suddenly we just
I don't-
take over the planet.
I just remember something about that being said.
I probably said it wasn't big enough.
Eh.
Yes, but you are on the ship.
Yeah, we can make the trip.
And who wants to get clearance to leave?
GM, there's one thing Parinath would do before leaving.
Oh, yes.
He would see about swinging by the Temple of Dragonrite and picking up more literature about things, as he's going to start studying more in depth his responsibilities, so to speak.
Okay, it is all now free to you for being an avatar.
Okay, so he gets everything basically.
They have all kinds of pamphlets.
Anyone else getting anything? If it's actual shopping, save it for out of the game.
Yeah.
Out of character, it might be really good for him to have like shields or something like that. Do you guys? Would you guys offer any kind of additional shielding or weaponry?
Oh, yeah.
Well, we have an unused set of heavy armor.
Hmm.
And
Well,
yeah, I would
okay.
assume that we would open up the group loot if you're going to be traveling with us. Parinath certainly would have no qualms about letting you have it, but yeah.
What kind of armor do you have? That's in character.
Some stuff we got from some dominators.
Ixnay Ominatory.
It's too late. I already said it aloud.
That
No.
doesn't sound good. What else you got?
Well, we've got this suit of nanobot armor that it'll fit to your form no matter what you are. And if you take this box, it'll activate whenever it senses you're about to enter combat. And it's based on adrenaline and whatnot. Here, let me demonstrate. As he does the thing that he really likes to do at this point and runs into a wall.
Parinath pokes his head out the door of his quarters. Chauncy, please! I'm trying to read here.
Honestly,
Okay.
me hitting a wall shouldn't impede your reading.
Isn't that
You read
the
with your
thing you
eyes, not
call-
your ears.
Isn't that the thing you call Dominator armor?
No, I was talking about something completely different.
Sense motive check. Wait.
Yeah.
I'm lying to you for your own benefit.
Yeah.
No, I realize that. I realize that. I'm not begrudging. I just have to think because
Yeah.
again, there's no knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, even if you have no knowledge, it's like dominators. Yeah, those guys sound like they like puppies, flowers, and, you know, really nice guys. They do bake sales for charity.
Should I roll a D100 or a D20?
Why not both?
Hold on. Trying to get something on here. And what exactly are you trying to do?
It's some manner of sense motive or detect deception or something like that.
Do you have any skills that would help with that?
No, it's for me detecting it, not.
Do you have any skills that would help with that, detecting it?
Find contraband is probably the closest.
Then
So,
he should be going and rolling his charm and intimidate skill.
the best I got is barter.
Whatever. We'll go and roll with everybody's thing.
Huh?
Whoever rolls highest, go. Or lowest.
D100 or D20?
52.
D100.
Rolls lowest? Okay.
I don't know why Teldon's in on it, but
I have no idea.
I heard dice
Yeah.
were being rolled. I wanted to be
Okay,
part of the fun.
he buys it and he's like, okay. And he'll take the armor.
Yeah, and yeah, there you go. That's your
Yeah,
armor.
well, then again, considering the Teldon controls the armory.
Teldon, that was your piloting role. So Yeah, you're able to take off no problem while everyone's still taking care of other stuff.
And these had like what shield on them? MDC shield?
And they have basically the equivalent of force field.
Yeah. What's the amount?
Does that one have a force field on it?
I don't know if it's
They all
the
did.
heavy one. It's whatever he gave me.
They all had the 1,000 shield.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was 500 credits for 1,000 MDC.
With strings attached.
Yeah, like their suits can blow up anytime.
I mean, yeah, why do you think Parinath's not wearing one? I mean, they don't make them for dragons, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, you
The only
guys are
string
in.
attached is don't make the Dominators mad. And Mr. Has Dominator Sword can deal with that.
Okay, you guys are in the ship. Teldon took off without your knowledge.
Yes, welcome to space, everyone.
Parinath
If you look
looks out one of the windows, goes, "Ah!" and hides.
if you looked out the view screen, you'll see planet of Santa rapidly, a phase world rapidly falling beneath you.
And you enter FTL in about 5 minutes.
5, 4, ready, steady, pew,
And then you activate your quantum wormhole drive.
pew.
And you might want to warn him about the power shift.
Yeah. Power shift?
It still eats up all your battery.
Oh, okay. So it's actually, I don't think we've ever used the quantum wormhole before.
Nope.
So it's going to drain some power. So,
Oh, yeah. First off, you must know the coordinates of your exit.
right, we got those fairly standard, and we would just did all the connections.
And if you don't know, it can collapse.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Why
And
did we
it
get
takes
this thing?
up all the power to travel this way through the ship.
Right.
But that's why you're stopping intermittently.
Right. Okay, you'll notice life support kind of drop off for a moment.
I was about to ask, does that include necessity things like life support?
Only when you're recovering it. Like they can only run one power system at a time.
Yeah, we haven't really tested this thing out before. We're trying a new experimental system here. Just thought we'd give it a shot.
Someone roll me a D100 for fun space stuff that happens while you're in space. And you guys will be there for how many days did you say? 22. So
yeah.
I'm going to need a few of those. But first, this one 30.
Yep.
Well, as you're going along, you find yourself recovering at one point, and you find yourself in front of a CCW checkpoint. And you're being held.
Flash our
Yes.
badges?
No.
I'm just amused by Chauncy floating out in another Chauncy floating out in space there.
Why is there two Chauncys? What?
Wait, there's two Chaunceys?
Where?
There's one there in his room, and there's one up here.
Wow.
no one else
That's
see
off
that?
the map.
Yeah, I know.
Off the map.
How are you sitting there?
Scroll out. Scroll out.
I don't
Wait, no,
see
no.
it.
This actually can exist. Expand the map's width by another few points, and there'll be another token there.
Okay, that's weird, because, yeah, I zoomed out a little bit and it disappeared. What in the world?
Yeah. Because it's how it's processed. Basically, there's another one there. It's just there doesn't actually exist for us. Because, like,
Look,
seriously,
we're getting into quantum physics now. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this.
it's not even quantum. It's like, it's extra dimensional. there's a difference technically. One's a subcategory of the other. But if the map were expanded out more, it would be there for the rest of us, and you just moved your bookcases.
Yeah, I did. I'm moving him into this room because I just realized that room would be walked through a lot.
Okay. Okay. It's actually pretty big, so. Okay, you're being held.
Yes.
Prototype, what was the name of your ship?
Cosmo.
Oh, prototype 2698E. This is checkpoint 27A. We need to go ahead and check to see if you're carrying any illegal goods, weapons, or persons aboard you. Will you okay a quick scan?
Well, I'm not carrying.
To be clear, my character obviously wouldn't know this, but are we or are we not carrying illegal stuff?
I don't think we are.
I don't think so. I mean, Parinath doesn't have anything illegal.
You've got banned books.
I will
How
destroy
legal is
you.
dominating stuff?
Will you okay a scan, prototype?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, first off, I'm going to ask this. Does anyone have any illegal drugs or anything on them?
Nope.
Chauncey's busy at
Wait
the
a minute,
pressure
I do have
flushing
something
something.
illegally on me. Something illegal on me. I've still got like a crap ton of fireworks.
Oh, yeah, fireworks.
But fireworks are fireworks.
Huh?
No, but fireworks are fireworks. How are those illegal?
They just are. You don't want to know why.
I'm just asking out of character now.
Mm-hmm.
Parinath has nothing that he is aware of being illegal.
Technically,
No.
the fireworks are stored in an extra-dimensional bag, so I doubt they would scan the fireworks.
Well, Sam has pretty much his swords, personal effects, and his doctor's accoutrements, and that's pretty much it. Maybe a rifle.
All right, we're getting some unusual weapons on your
Those have been deactivated.
they are deactivated.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, send their deactivation codes to us, please.
Oh, very well. If I knew if we were going through anywhere near CCW or whatever it is. Bink.
Okay, all seems clear. You're free to continue on your way.
Thank
And
you.
they let you go.
Did you ask for their credentials?
I noticed that out of character, but I wasn't gonna say anything because it would be more interesting this way.
That's out of character, of course. My character's not even in the cockpit, so he has no clue.
Hold on, you guys. I'm having.
She's having, and then nothing.
Mhm,
Is anybody,
yeah.
everybody else here?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's probably severe technical errors.
Probably.
Can you guys hear me now?
Oh, yes, we can hear you.
Very loud there for a moment, but yes.
Yeah, I need to get this thing replaced on here. Because I guess a wire got loose in it. Fun. Okay, so you guys go back into space.
Mhm.
I should ask, is anyone doing anything within this
Just-
time?
Repairing the Silverhawk.
Studying the scroll.
Parinath is reading the books.
Okay,
Getting to know Cosmo.
another week goes by, and roll me another D100.
I rolled the last one.
Want me to roll it? I'll roll it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Whoa.
99.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
Uh-oh. That's either really good or...
You come across this Splagorth slaving vessel.
Well, as you're there in space, you guys find it starts out very slowly. You guys find that you're first getting headaches at random times. And
Okay.
slowly you find that the food is making you sick.
Oh, dear. Sounds like environmental problems. Check over the systems.
I'll go ahead and
Am
roll.
I poisoning my own cooking?
Probably.
I have a molecular analyzer. Would it go off for poisons or noxious?
It is not poison, so
Or noxious or basically, if the atmosphere was drastically changing to be unbreathable. Because that's what it's like supposed to do, I guess.
Yeah. Mechanical spaceship is 87.
your ship seems fine. Everything seems to be in check.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if everyone starts noticing problems, I'd cast Sense Magic, get a big nose, and try to sniff out the problem.
You smell Parinath.
What? Okay.
Parinath, are you cursed now too?
I'm saying he's the only other magical thing.
Oh no, we might have the plague.
Then everyone roll me a save verse. Hold on, let me see what would the save be. And I'm so used to D&D, it would be a fortitude save, but this would be
Oh, boy.
Drugs and poison?
non-lethal poison. I guess it would
Great,
be
I
the
have a
closest.
-2 in this.
Okay. Question: does it have? I mean, I don't know the nature of it, so I can't say too much. But I am pretty much like 90% machine.
Ha, I don't save.
Yes, but your brain is still being affected.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't tell you how much of a cyborg he was or not.
Chauncy looks like he fell.
Wait, if this is this a disease out of character?
Kind of, yeah.
I might actually have a way of getting rid of this. Nope. Dang it, the water shuriken only covers poisons and toxins.
I think I fail. I am not certain though.
It's a 15, so yes.
Parinath failed too.
Yep.
And what was
If
Teldon?
it's
9.
okay, if it's psionic in nature, because again, I don't really know what you're going for.
It's
I have a +2.
It's not psionic.
Okay. Again, I'm just throwing out things because I don't know what it is. Even
You
listening
guys
as a
suddenly
player.
find yourselves sick. Very, very sick.
Okay.
Can I roll medical doctor?
Yes, you can. Are you
Don't-
looking at somebody while doing this?
Well, I will be first diagnosing my own symptoms and like, do I know this basically for myself? And then I'll be looking for someone else to look for other symptoms that wouldn't be visible on myself.
yeah, I'd probably be the best bet. I'm the most human here.
So do I just roll 1 for both or 2 times?
Well, first roll to see if you recognize it. Roll your medical doctor skill.
I think that is a fail. If that is
TPK.
diagnosis, I'm That's pretty close to the borderline, I think, for that. No, that is 8 above the border.
Okay, looking over it, you think you see something burrowing itself into your skin, into your metallic skin, I should say, around your brain area.
That's disgusting.
Okay, here's a question, because there are implants that I have in my head. How is this reacting to that?
Well, it's what's making you feel so sick.
The implants?
The parasite.
Okay, the parasite. Okay, I'm just wondering how the parasite is reacting to the implants, which are they alter brain activity. But okay, cool. So he's gonna be like, oh shit. He's going to look for Chauncy because he's a baseline human as far as he knows.
Mm-hmm.
Teldon has other things that he's sort of seen, like a leg. He doesn't know what other ailments. He's obviously a disabled person, so therefore less of a baseline. So he's looking for Chauncy and looking at Chauncy.
Yep. You're more than welcome to examine it.
Anyone else know what's going on?
Yeah.
He is not trying to panic anyone. He is trying to determine first and foremost before going any further. Eyes, do you want me to roll it?
I'm back now.
Okay.
Okay.
I had a
Roll it or?
roll what? I'm sorry, I had that really bad coughing fit. I had to get up and get something to drink.
Yeah, no problem. I was gonna roll because I was gonna go check out Chauncy because he's the closest to the human baseline I am familiar with.
Yes, go ahead and roll the checkout, Chauncy.
Check me
Wow,
out.
I really succeeded on that one.
Yep, he has similar.
Okay. Do I get any more clues as to what it might be with this? Are there symptoms that I see with this?
Well, you're seeing that it is causing him to have flu-like symptoms. And
Okay.
the thing looks like it's trying to attach itself to his brain.
Yeah. How did it get past the frankly massive Durasteel plates all over my head? Do I have any idea about that?
It looks like it burrowed into them.
Like there's actually a gaping hole in my head?
Very small, not very gaping.
It's probably microscopic.
Oh crap. By the way, I will mention that like out of character, that's like 100 MDC.
It's not 100 MDC if you were doing a very, 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 very small part of it.
I guess, I don't know. Anyway, he's.
Would you tell Chauncy that Chauncey's infected?
He'll say, okay, I want you to sit down very cautiously. You have a parasite of some manner. I am infected as well. I don't know the nature of this. I am completely unfamiliar with this particular manner of parasite.
Do you
Okay,
have any
come
way
with
of
me. And he's going
projecting?
What?
Do you have any way of projecting a way of me being able to view this creature?
Yes, he's got a medical scanner. He'd probably have a more or less projector for a holographic computer where he can see his display on his eyes, but he can display it for other people should he need to.
I have a question. GM, can I manipulate object on this and send it out of the hole it came from?
Yes, you can. But you'll have to do a roll.
D100?
Yep.
What am I using for this?
Well, what small, delicate tasks? Because you're having to go and try to get it out. A little tiny thing that's nearly microscopic.
Would card sharp help at all? Because that's another fine maneuver, or fine movement thing. Alternatively, like housekeeping, because I'm cleaning out my
Let's
brain.
so do housekeeping. Why not?
Out of character, tip to Luca. You remember a certain time that nanites were removed when the use of cleanse.
He might remember that, and that would probably be what he would do at first to see if that would work.
It works.
And Chauncy will say, okay, mailman, can you display your own?
Can I?
You're trying to display it?
Yeah, display it to him via the projector.
Yes, you can.
Parinath will click on the intercom.
Succeed. Fine. 19.
Guys, there was a thing in my head.
What?
It was wiggling about, was making me feel sick.
Yeah, everyone's got at least one. I took care of mine and Sam's.
If you come to me, I have a way to deal with it pretty much instantly.
Yeah,
God, still feel slightly woozy.
We got it out. Can we try? I imagine I have some manner of vial or containment vessel that I can use.
You do have vials aboard the ship. You have a whole med bay or
No, that's what I
science
figured.
lab.
So I would try and contain it. Does it contain it?
It starts to drill through it.
Wonder if it would work. And he's going to cast cleanse on the vial with the creature in it.
The creature dies.
Is there a physical remnant
part of this
of
campaign?
No, it's like dies and poof.
Okay. Damn it! I was hoping to actually find out what that was.
Well, I mean, it was gonna, from the looks on your projector, it was gonna drill through the files. So, anyways, I'm gonna go cure Teldon. As I walk I walk up to Teldon and sneak up to him and cast cleanse on him.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Cleanse. You feel slightly better.
Yeah, it dies and you feel cleaner. And you're actually cleaner.
Okay.
I just cured you. No need to thank me. As he cracks his knuckles and walks away.
Good. Well, we gotta get out of.
Sam will walk up to Teldon and be like, whatever it was, they were parasites. They quite literally drilled into our heads. Speaking of which, are there any metal plates around that are like just spare metal plates, like NBC plates?
We could probably arrange for some. Yes.
Just point me in the right direction. I can
workshop.
I've got some tin
doesn't
foil.
matter. I just need the plates. That's all I need.
He pulls out a laser gun and says, "You can take this apart."
Okay, and he'll take it apart, and he'll take some of the MDC parts and more or less integrate them into his cybernetics, and the metal heals over.
Use your oh yeah, instant heal. Yeah. They're fine. Everyone's fine now. It takes a few days to recover.
That's just the metal, though, not the rest of it.
But you're not sure how they got in still.
That's most peculiar.
Well, I know
We're
they
gonna have
drilled through mine at least, because
how did these things
Chauncy's
even get on
going to make
board?
sure to cleanse every room at this point. Probably help from Parinath.
Cosmo?
I
Cosmo?
don't feel good.
Well,
Oh,
you need to.
no.
Engine room and start cleansing. Start cleansing.
Teldon?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the equivalent of her brain?
Good question. Central computer core? I'm guessing.
The Cosmic Forge.
Can you show me?
Engine room.
Parinath will go with him there.
Yes, panel 27B.
Chauncy beat you here and is just cleansing random things.
Beep.
Parinath will cleanse the thing that...
harder.
Parinath will clean the thing that our tech person says is the equivalent of the brain.
You can see the Cosmic Forge there, by the way. Embedded in the system. Shining brightly, very pretty.
Parinath looks over at it. The shiny part. Why are you drawing... what?
Just don't worry about it.
I am worried about it because you're drawing it.
No. When it's done, it'll be done. Just trust me.
Okay. You don't think those things could have infected the forge, do you?
Well, do your thing. I would think that this would be immutable, but...
Parinath will nod and very cautiously walk over to the forge. And
You can feel its power.
we'll tap it with a talon and try to cast cleanse.
As soon as you tap it with your talon, you're overwhelmed with power. And do a save versus insanity.
Oh boy! Let's see, I've got... Oh boy. That's a failure!
Yeah, oh my gosh, the power is overwhelming you.
Wow.
It is.
Awesome. Cosmic power.
And not only that, but certain voices in your head want it. They want that power. I keep telling you to draw on it.
Chauncy will walk up to the paralyzed Parinath, kind of move him back.
Good luck moving the giant dragon.
I have robotic strength now.
He has supernatural.
Yeah.
But he's also not actively moving. So it's not even really an opposed strength. It's me physically moving his weight.
GM?
I sent you a PM.
I'm trying to think of how Parinath would react to this.
You can see the whole universe in front of you through this. It is amazing.
Probably terrified screaming because, fear of space.
Yeah, it's like you're floating in it, so. And your physical body starts screaming.
Yeah, I knock Parinath back as best as I am able.
Roll a d20.
Do you have physical strength enough to knock 2 tons
I
over?
can knock away a finger, because you lightly tapped it with a talon.
Yeah, he managed just to knock it away.
Parinath is going to curl up in a ball in the corner.
Chauncy will go over to it, say, well, if one of us has to do it...
No,
start
don't
trying
touch
to
it!
cast
Don't!
Too late!
Oh.
I'll make a quick save versus insanity.
At this point, barreling through the door, hearing the screaming is Sam.
16.
You need a 12 to pass it, so... Well, at least the base. I don't know whatever modifiers might get added.
You're fine.
I end up coming out of it with a really nice, accidentally just making the perfect meatball sub. And also cleansing the engine.
So, yeah, Sam is in the room with his sword drawn. What's going on?
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, no. Hey, a meatball sub. Picks it up, starts eating, walks
That
out.
didn't sound like nothing. That was a person screaming bloody murder.
Oh yeah, no. Parinath just has fears of everything.
Oh god, it's floating there, and everything was. I couldn't move.
You're okay, Parinath.
Okay,
You're okay.
it's fine, Parinath. It's fine.
Hey, Parinath, you want to go read some books?
It was. He's just bobbing, rocking back and forth.
Parinath.
I shake a book in front of his face, seeing if that fixes anything.
Parinath is starting to calm down, but he is still very much elevated in terms of.
Yeah.
One of the voices wants you to touch it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some tinfoil and kind of lay it over this thing, just gently.
The coffee forge is now covered in tinfoil.
Hey, this way no one can touch it immediately without having other people know.
So, what happened and what's that?
You don't need to know what this is. I say that not because I'm actually like, you don't need to know, but I actually just don't know what it is. He says as he covers it with more tinfoil.
And that's not a lie, is it?
Nope.
He's like, okay, I'm used to secrets. I guess that works.
I genuinely don't know.
No, don't get me wrong. I completely understand that you're telling the truth. I'm just saying that as far as secrets are concerned, like not everyone knows everything. I understand, but geez, what happened, man?
I was floating.
He poked the glowy
floating.
thing. The glowy thing made him scream.
You surely should have it then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the engine. So, I mean, it's his fault for touching.
No touchy.
Okay, I don't know about you, but where I come from, touching stuff doesn't make a person run screaming and crawling into a ball.
Okay, so nothing. There may be some residual radiation leaks here, so perhaps just don't move along.
Out of character, there's something we need to check on.
What?
Cosmo, make sure that she's actually,
Yes, quite.
It does take a bit of coaxing, though, but Parinath does eventually slowly slink out.
Oh wait, we never resolved the hat of many things.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's still been glowing this whole time.
Yeah, he pulls it out of the bag. He goes, wait a minute, this is a lame hat. Pulls out a glowing hat and pulls item 42 out of it.
Let me open up my random roll table if it wants to load. And as you pull from it, you start to pull some rope.
Keep
pulling some rope. And keep
How long is this?
pulling some rope.
He just flips the hat upside down at this point, like gravity do his work.
And it keeps falling.
How long?
For about 10 minutes.
No, how long is the rope?
It's about 5,000 feet.
Jeez, that's a mile of rope.
So Parinath is basically covered in rope now over in the corner.
Well, no, I moved out. This is on my way back to the rooms. So this room is also a lot bigger than it is because she scaled it down.
Yeah, but it's a mile worth of rope.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's a lot of rope in this room, don't get me wrong, but it's not necessarily covering you. At some point, he probably starts having it go into his bag so that he can skip the middleman. But Jesus, a mile of rope! I'll never need rope again. Well, to buy it at least.
What do you do with a mile of rope? The question is, what won't I do with a mile of rope?
Yep.
What else can I strap to the thing?
Parinath,
And
after
it's-
another probably 7 minutes, will look up Cosmo.
Yes?
You feeling better?
I'm okay. Are you okay? I saw you floating.
And he starts to hyperventilate, and he casts Suppress Fear on himself. I'll be okay. I just need to lay down a little bit. Oh boy.
Do you have any books to read? I want to read a book.
Yeah, hold on. Teldon.
Hi.
Teldon.
Yes.
Can you hook up my tablet so Cosmo can read the books on it?
Wi-Fi access. Wireless.
How do you do that? How do you Wi-Fi?
Have you tried turning it off and on?
Normally, I just have it on until the battery runs out, and then I put it into the plug thing.
Be right there. Pep, pep, pep. Limp,
And
limp.
Parinath will make sure the first book sheet that he sends to Cosmo to read is the unauthorized autobiography of the adventures.
I wonder
Oh,
if Cosmo
awesome.
is there.
Well, she's known as the ghost ship in it.
Okay, the ghost.
Yes, anyone else doing anything before I roll my last random roll?
This is the second week, so I now know the spell. You can send me what that does out of session.
Yeah. Why is there fire in your room?
Just an illusionary object I got
Oh,
a
okay,
while
that.
back, remember?
Yeah.
But yeah, this would concern anyone who walks in on me or anyone who's looking at the security cams.
Jason's not with you. I don't know why he's on the ship.
Also, I'm somewhat amazed that Kilroy and I'm sorry, I can't remember. I'm blanking
Sam.
on the current character's name.
Sam.
Okay, just remember that he's Walmart. So that Kilroy and Sam are twins. I mean, that's just amazing.
We just don't have a token, you know.
I know. I am being a butt.
Yeah, and Teldon's somehow doing all this stuff about leaving his room.
Yes.
It must be very
Well,
comfortable.
It
He's a
is.
techno-wizard.
The jacuzzi is especially
But not a
nice.
techno-wizard, a techno-psionic.
The
Right there.
jacuzzi that's in your bathroom.
Yeah. Well, it's a spa bath, but
So anyone doing anything? Okay.
Parinath is going back to reading and trying to mentally recover.
Roll me somebody a D100 for the last D100.
Parinath or Teldon, you're the two who haven't rolled.
There you go. 18.
Well, as you're reading, you find the weirdest thing happens. It's like time skipped forward suddenly.
Parinath will blink. Wait. Whoa. What? What? Oh God. I'm not. He's gonna use psychic diagnosis on himself to make sure those things aren't back.
He is fine.
Okay.
Has anyone else experienced that?
Oh yeah, every one of you experienced.
Little time, what, deja vu all over again?
Your
It's the time
clocks are.
dilation. Disc off the fritz again.
I would think it would be like, say you're making a sandwich and you're bringing down the bread, and then you blink and you just have a magically finished sandwich in front of you with all the signs that you've done all the work.
Well, it fast forwarded
half-eaten
2
sandwich.
hours, so
The meatball sub I got a few weeks ago is still only half finished.
Everyone will hear, "Oh, holy fuck," coming from the cargo bay.
Parinath will blink, go to the intercom. Did anyone else just...
Yeah.
It wasn't
Wait.
1600 before. It
Who
was
ate
only
2
like
bites of
14.
my sandwich?
My
Do I know
chronometer is
anything
2
about
hours
these?
off by the ship's count.
GM, do I know anything about these events, from my experience?
yes, you do. They are quite common.
Okay.
And hold on a moment. What you had was a distortion, a white chronal distortion, it's called.
A white funnel distortion. Okay.
Yep. And it's very common to hit them when you're in space.
Okay.
You also know there is a black one which will take you back in time several hours.
Right.
days.
Okay.
Teldon.
Yes.
What's that?
What?
Yes.
What was that?
It's a rather rare spatial phenomenon. It's called the white funnel effect. It should be fine.
Okay, your call.
I don't like that.
No, I don't. Well, at least we didn't get the black one, so
Yeah,
There are
like the
black ones?
it takes you backwards in time.
That would be really
Sure.
uncomfortable if you were in the middle of eating something.
It's a meal that you eat twice. Why would that be bad?
By the way, the hat is ready again after that.
Oh, sweet. Another mile of rope.
What am I going to do with... What aren't I going to do with 2 miles of rope?
Roll again, roll again.
51.
I don't want you to have 2 freaking miles.
Why not?
Yeah, that's... No, I'm sorry, man. That's just OP. 2 miles of rope? No, man. No.
Just imagine all the things I can fix to each other.
Okay, and you pull out from the hat a TV and gaming console.
Anyone want to come play some Wii in my quarters?
But it's actually an Atari 2600. Boop,
Just says Pong. God.
Hey, anyone want to come join me for some Pong?
I'll give it a shot. I don't know what that is, but okay.
Space
Neither
Pong.
do I.
Space
Oh, look,
Pong.
asteroids. Wait a minute.
It is...
We're playing like the old Pong video game console.
No, it's old Pong, but it's in 3 dimensions instead of just up and down.
Oh my. The thing is still a square, though.
Mastered version.
Yeah, you. By the way, when you enter his room, it's on fire in there.
Oh, sorry, let me just turn off the flame. He goes over, picks up the orb. It's gone for now.
I feel really
Okay,
bad.
I wish I could say that was the strangest thing I've seen while here. So where's the game you would mention?
He pulls out the TV, plugs it into an outlet, and same with the console. It's just I have no idea how to play. I just pulled it out of my hat.
Well, you twist this knob there and that knob there, and I guess you try and get it through those two posts there.
As we play three-dimensional Pong for the next probably day.
It gets old very fast.
You're talking about Chauncy here.
Yeah, and you guys find yourself at your destination. Unless anyone has anything else to do.
No, just carry it on.
Chauncey can like pull from the hat like every day if he wanted to, but you know.
For the final destination, I'll pull out one more object, 24.
I almost did the random stuff from space instead of that.
I pull a black hole out of my hat.
And I'd be like, oh yeah, you pull a ship malfunction out of your hat.
Oh.
Black holes fall, party dies, roll do characters.
The only worst thing could possibly be Skeletor coming out of the hat.
Well, no,
Skeletor would be pretty cool.
We've got a sword. Someone can hold it over their head and say, "I have the power."
I do have a pretty epic sword. 3d6 times 10 damage.
And you want to tell him about the best part of it?
Oh yeah, potential to freeze, which is dank.
Okay. Out drops a pouch.
What is it filled with?
Well, in this you find a dead mouse, lacy undergarment, a bright green emerald, and a map of a random area.
I feel like this is a reference to something I don't get.
Not just random. You're on fire again.
Yeah. He'll take the dead mouse and just kind of set it in the airlock, so next time it opens, it gets vented. So.
You, my friend, have a problem with fire. Sam says quite dryly.
No. It's just it's an illusion. Plus, it makes everything in my bag look like it's on fire if it's in there. Also, you've seen me pull some weird stuff out of my bag out of character. Are you gonna question that at any point?
Well, here's the thing. This guy will question it, my other characters wouldn't have.
Yeah, it's an extra-dimensional pocket.
Yep.
I use it as my mobile home.
Yep. Yeah, all he knows is a thingamajig that pulled other thingamajigs out of it.
My character explained that in character.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I understand what that means.
Well, you see, you had technological dimensional gateways. This is just a magical dimensional gateway that just leads to a small space that I use to store my stuff in.
I didn't understand those either.
Well, I mean, this is the best explanation you're getting, so join me for Pong or get out of my room.
My point. There's no way you can explain it to me that'll actually make me truly understand what you're talking about.
I could teach you magic. Yeah, but no.
And he's like,
no, I'm not going to explain it.
Has Teldon even left his room this whole time?
I've been moving around, yeah.
I imagine it's like I got my comfy owner suite.
Comfy owner suite just takes the elevator straight up to the bridge, back down. Never has to deal with his peons.
That's what it's there for. And besides this massage chair,
I break into his suite a lot.
Well, Chauncy and Sam are having interesting discussions about magic, despite the fact that you would know if you did sense magic, right?
Sorry, what?
You did sense magic, right? a while
I
back?
did a while back.
Yeah, well, you might have noted distinctly a lack of magic around.
Well, you would just be scentless. It was sense magic. I smell magic when I use that spell.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Out of character, it's pretty hilarious. He has 2 PPE.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, books!
But, yeah. We would be landing.
Actually, I'm going to end it when you get into this space area and you
Yeah.
see
Okay.
a big line of spaceships.
A big line of spaceships? What is this?
This is a blockade.
Oh god, we hit tourist season!
Yep, and that's we're all in the session.
Is it
Alright,
like
I'm gonna
is
hit...
it like gun? Is it like guns pointed at us, or
No, it's like people like you're used to on a center to get and land. You usually have to go in a big old line and wait hours and hours to
Oh
land.
god, we have to join the queue.
Mm,
Why don't we
okay?
just
Alright.
destroy the queue?
Alright, I'm hitting the stop recording button now. So bye everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
people.